Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. It is June 24th, 2025. Hope everybody's doing well in day 2 of this pretty insane heat wave. If you can't tell, I've been sweating bullets all day long, as I'm sure most of you guys have been as well. Well, I shouldn't say that. The John Boy Media offices have some decent air conditioning, as does my crib here. But when it comes to the way I sweat, if it's above 68 degrees, I am drenched. So you can imagine what this heat wave has been like for me. But we don't give a shit about that, chat. We need a win tonight, and we need to win tonight bad. Hope everybody is doing well. Chat, first thing I want to say is, let's have ourselves a good night. And I want to say that to myself because talked about it a little bit last night. I feel like I get in such a bad mood, and I watch these watch parties back, and I want to apologize to my guy Noah, and also shout out my guy Noah, who is chill as hell. I kind of take out my frustrations on you a lot of times, my friend, and just in general, the chat. I was borderline crashing out last night. And with that, I say this. Let's have ourselves a good night tonight, chat. And the thing is, it ultimately isn't up to me, you guys, any of us. It's up to the New York Yankees to perform and play well. We do have Carlos Rodon on the bump tonight, Max Fried going tomorrow. So we're still in position to hopefully be able to take this series. But if they perform the way they did last night offensively, then that's not going to happen. So we're back here tonight with another watch party. I know we said we'll just be kind of doing the first game of every series moving forward, but I don't know. Got the itch to do one tonight. We might even do one tomorrow. I like doing this shit. I don't know. I try to, not tell myself I don't. I do. But anytime I'm saying, hey, no more watch parties for a while, or we're going to take a little hiatus, or first game of the series only, I end up doing one the very next day. I'm addicted to you guys. What can I say? But, we got to win today. We got to start winning games. Last night sucked, man. It really, really did. So we'll put it behind us, goldfish memory and all that, and go out there and hopefully take care of business tonight. I just want to say a few things on last night's game. First things first on Anthony Volpe. I discussed it a little bit with the conclusion of last night's game and his final at-bat, which Talking Yanks had Aaron Boone on today, as they do every week, and Boone actually acknowledged that it was a fair question when asked why didn't he pinch hit Grisham or Rice, who were on the bench for Volpe in that 8th inning last night. So, two things with that. One is a fair question. He says 12 hours after the decision could have been made. Kind of actually does irritate me a little bit, and you guys know I'm a Boone guy for the most part. But that bothered me last night. And the other conversation, and this is a bigger conversation, is we're kind of going to be applying a little bit of pressure to Volpe here. Now, what does that mean? Nothing. What is pressure applied from Yankees Avenue or a watch party or amongst this chat due to Anthony Volpe? Nothing. I don't want it to do anything. I'm more so what I'm getting at is I'm watching him with a closer eye now. We're in year 3, halfway through year 3. We got to see him step it up. And the second part of what I want to get into with the Boone's response to that question from Jimmy and Jake, saying fair question, why didn't he pinch hit for him last night, is maybe we're going to start seeing, when it comes to lineup management, pinch hitting, and just the way the Yankees handle Anthony Volpe, maybe they're starting to understand, it's year 3. We got to see something. And he's not going to be, I don't usually like to use this word, but coddled in a sense, which I don't think he has been. But last night started to feel like it a little bit. We can't be thinking about the development of Anthony Volpe anymore in a game like last night. The dude just, unfortunately, has taken a step back defensively, as we've seen, and that's really where most of my frustrations lie. And, I don't want to get into a whole Volpe shit-talking fest to open this thing, but it's the main thing I want to address following last night. He is in the lineup. He's batting 7th, which is better than 6th. We got to see him start to do something. We got to see a lot of the guys start to get going, including Austin Wells, who, we talked about last night, looked good for a couple weeks in June, but he's fallen down again. His WRC plus back below under league average. But the runners in scoring position, and I'm going to pull up the lineup in a second. Then I'm actually going to just keep it on the lineup, and I got to set up my stuff. So I'll have to step away for a little bit until first pitch. But average with runners in scoring position, that has obviously been a big talking point this month, and rightfully so. So in April, the Yankees were 2nd in baseball, all of baseball, in average with runners in scoring position. In May, they were 4th in all of baseball, average with runners in scoring position, and it was something they excelled in, had absolutely no issue with. So far in June, they are, what was the number? I believe it was 17th in all of baseball. So, below average, or not top 15, not in the top half of the league. It's been an issue. And that goes way beyond just Anthony Volpe. It goes beyond just Austin Wells. Obviously, you factor in the slight decline, not slight decline, kind of massive, at least month-to-month decline of Paul Goldschmidt. Judge obviously hasn't been amazing, although it went deep yesterday. He, in June, hasn't been terrific with runners in scoring position. Going off the eye test, we'll look more into the numbers as we go along if it continues to be an issue. But the reason I bring up Volpe, the reason I mention Wells and Goldschmidt, and particularly with Volpe, like I still don't worry about this team long-term, but there's individual aspects that are starting to bother me a little bit. Who's calling me? Oh, Dalton's calling me right now? What the hell? What's good, Dalt? I'm streaming right now. You're all shirtless? You want me to show you on the camera? I'm shit-talking Volpe.
Well, I have bad news.
Dalton Philly, what?
No, I just made about Volpe.
Oh, I think you said you can't do BT tomorrow. What up?
No. I was gonna talk to you about it, but I forgot that you were streaming before the game too.
Yeah. Now we're chilling.
We'll talk after.
You looking fucking nice, by the way. Look at shirtless Dalton, my boy.
I just hit the gym.
Did you really? Me too. I did legs.
Oh,
Let's go.
I did yoga, so we did different things.
Word. You all good though? Talk later.
Oh yeah.
Word up, my man. Appreciate you, boss. I'll see you.
Peace, brother.
Peace. That's my boy. You guys know Dalton. Anyways, there are aspects that are starting to concern me a little bit, and mainly that's Anthony Volpe. And it's like an uncomfortable feeling because I love Volpe. You guys know that. But if you're not going to be providing elite defense, there's nothing to excuse the mediocre offense, which is what he's been doing. Mediocre actually would be a compliment to what he's been doing. He's been dreadful the last few weeks, and that's the last I'll say on it. But I just want to kind of like, with a clear head, discuss what I was feeling last night in a more rational sense. With that, though, Yankees lineup for tonight: Grisham, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Chisholm. I don't know why I said Chisholm instead of just Jazz. Grisham, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Jazz, Volpe, Wells, Peraza. There's your 1 through 9. I don't want to overanalyze this lineup, Chad. I'm like just on the vibe of, just get it done. Hit, please, for the love of God. And this lineup is more than capable of doing so. They're going to get hot eventually. And I think what I'm going to want to do on Thursday, actually, is analyze each player individually, whether that be like a tier list, how we often do, or just going through each stat page of every single guy and kind of just analyzing the team, each individual facet of the team when it comes to the players. But for now, not going to analyze this lineup too much, Chad. We got to hit. We got to get this going because you can't lose a series to the Reds. And that's no disrespect against the Reds. Like, they're a solid team. But, we're going up against that kid, Chase Burns, who's nasty. Looked at his minor league statistics. They're insane. He's one of, if not the top pitching prospect in baseball. I need you to get it done tonight. That's my message to the Yankees. Get it done tonight, and let's get back on track. Win with Rodon tonight, free tomorrow, take the series, and then we got an off day on Thursday, which the Yankees won't make this excuse, and they shouldn't. I won't necessarily make it either, but I do want to mention, this team has played a lot of games, not just, in a row, because, they had an off day, one last week, but in terms of, what has it been, 20 games in 21 days type thing, and, getaway days, the off day on Thursday will be nice, but anyways, we got the A's on Friday. It's set up for us still to take this series, have a day off on Thursday, come back home, and then beat up on the A's, and then after that, or shortly after that, we have the Cubs series. But I need to start seeing something again, the Orioles series concluded very nicely, and we had that nice game on Saturday, the comeback win on Sunday. In a way, Chat, last night was the worst loss of the season for me. I was actually, for the first time, kind of disgusted with the Yankees last night. So it bothered me, and it still has bothered me a lot through today. And I've been talking Volpe with my boys in the office all night long, or all day long, rather. I need to see something tonight out of him. I need to see something out of just about everybody. I'll shout out Cody Bellinger. He was awesome yesterday, legging out those 2 doubles, hustle doubles on those blue hits. But Volpe got to get going. Wells got to get going. Jazz has been good, but he looked like crap yesterday. Not really talking shit because he's been awesome, and he led to that comeback win on Sunday. Goldschmidt, just to everybody. Let's go. Even Judge. Judge had that homer yesterday, but still, didn't come through in a big spot, which he's been doing for the most part all year long. June, though, not as much. Judge has still been good. He has not been great in terms of the overall month. But, yeah, I'm on the vibes of show me something. So let's do it tonight, Chad. Hope everybody's doing well. It is good to see you guys again. And I'm going to go get everything set up I just got home, so I'm going to get the recordings I got to get all set up going. In the meantime, we're going to just throw it on this screen right here. We'll have a little music going, talk amongst yourselves, and then I'm going to come back all hyped. Don't worry about me. I'm on show me something tonight vibes. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys probably are too. Whether you're optimistic, pessimistic, last night sucked. And I'm really not trying to lose a series to the Cincinnati Reds. So I want to have a good night. But again, it ain't up to us, chat. It ain't up to us. It's up to the goddamn New York Yankees. So I'll be right back. We'll keep it on this screen. Actually, with a little Carlos Rodon graphic and some Dragon Ball Z music in the background. I'll be back right around first pitch to get going, chat. Like up the stream if you haven't already. Love you guys to death. Let's do it, baby. I'll be right back. right, Chad, how the hell we doing? How we doing? Sorry for the delay. Like I said, I just got home, so I had to get my screen recordings going, take a quick little leak. Don't mind me, yo. But we are here. We are here. And don't get it twisted. Like, you guys know, come game time, which we're finally at, thank goodness, we're locked and loaded. Like, the vibes are there. We're chilling now. I need a quick start to this game. I don't even need, fuck that, bro. I just need the Yankees to win in the end, dude. I had a rough-ass night last night with the way that game transpired. And today, yo, just not a, I hate the word vibes, but it was just not good vibes today. Talking Yanks. And I want that to go away. I want it to go away, chat. So here we are, finally. And that's the beautiful thing about baseball that we talk all the time, is that you get to turn the page the very next day. And kind of in a way you can't do that until, officially can't do it until the first pitch of the next game, which is 2 minutes away now, or a few minutes away. So we're here. But, listen, this Chase Burns kid, Chad, he's fucking nasty. But here's my thought, and this is just kind of like playing the baseball gods or whatever. You know how we always say, rookie pitchers are scrubs that the Yankees should hit, they often get shut down by? Or whenever there's a lineup that we love, and it's like, oh, the Yankees just score a lot tonight, they often get shut down, just like baseball gods playing tricks on us. I almost feel like it's the reverse of that tonight, with the fact of, the Yankees aren't hitting, and they're facing this kid who's apparently electric, and he is, Chase Burns. I almost feel like the baseball gods are going to throw us a bone tonight, kind of the same way they did remember the Ryan Yarbrough start in L.A.? It was, him versus Yamamoto, and we already had lost the first two, and it's like, Yankees are going to get swept. This was the least favorable pitching matchup of all three, and we're already down 2-0. They ended up winning that game. Or, there's countless other examples on the flip side, too, but whenever you feel like shitty about the Yankees or, their lineup and the pitcher they may be going up against, and I'll say it right now, I'm not banking the Yankees rocking Chase Burns from an actual, analysis standpoint, but kind of just playing the baseball god card. Oftentimes, it's games like this where we're going into it that it ends up a totally different result than we expected. And I'm just waiting for this team to start clicking again, man. And I know they will. Outside of maybe, like we've been talking about, Volpe is, he's a streaky hitter. He's a streaky hitter, so we'll have times where he's looking good. And again, the main thing for me is just the defense, but Volpe, I have my concerns. Goldschmidt will watch him with his age and all, but you got Rice back in there. You got Grisham back in there. Judge went deep yesterday. Should have had 2 homers. Waiting for him to get really hot again. Obviously, no Stanton tonight. Bellinger's looked good. But just as a whole, as a unit, this team will click again. And it should happen any day now. And we, looked like on Saturday that might have been the case. And then Sunday night's comeback win. And then you lay an egg yesterday. It's like, all right, are we back to square one in terms of the whole June swoon? Which is, it is kind of a June swoon right now. Not a June swoon that you should bank on happening every single year just because it's happened in past years. But just analyzing what's happened this year, we're in a little bit of a swoon right now. And I'm ready for it to be over. And it will be over soon because this team is good. I stand by that. This team is very good. Now, are there additions to be made, upgrades to be made at the deadline? Absolutely. But that was the case even when we were riding high. We knew that we had to go out and get some pieces. We knew that we had to go out and get an infield bat. No doubt. Nothing's really changed. The only thing that's changed is guys that were hitting are no longer hitting. So I'm just waiting for it to all click again. And I'm confident that it will, but you can't let it go on forever. Just because I have confidence in the long-term future of the 2025 squad doesn't mean you can play like shit in the meantime and let the Rays continue to catch up, who were off yesterday. So the lead in the AL East is at 2 games after our loss last night. Went from 2.5 to 2. You got to start playing winning baseball. And I know I sound like a broken record, and it's the most obvious statement of all time. But at some point, you really just got to say, fuck it, dude. We got to get this shit going now. Right now. Tonight. You can't lose a series against the Reds. You can't really be losing series the way they've been losing series at any point. But last night was despicable. I don't want to imagine a world where that happens again at any point, but especially back-to-back following last night and then into tonight, God forbid. So, let's do it, yo. Turn it up. And yeah, Volpe will be monitoring closely. The main thing I asked from him is just play good defense. That play last night was unacceptable. And the stolen bases is kind of just a little cherry on top, but not really. That was a big part of his game. He's only 8 for 14. And again, if you're not going to hit, what are you? Wells, got to get going, dude. Got to get going. I'll tell you, if J.C. Escar could throw out base runners, I want him to be getting a lot more playing time. I still believe in the long-term future of Austin Wells. Don't get me wrong. Volpe, I'm starting to have questions, not going to lie. But Wells, I know you're a good hitter, dude. Like, what's going on? Like, let's get it going now. That goes for pretty much even Judge in a sense. Judge, you come up with a big spot, come in a big spot. If you come up in a big spot, I need you to come through. And more often than not, Judge will come through, and he has come through. Lately, not so much. And it's not all on him. But that'll solve half our problems if Judge is Judge. And that doesn't just mean solo homer in the first. I mean relentless, nonstop, historical offensive production. And some people, that doesn't make them feel better about this team because they're like, oh, it's just back to Judge or nothing, which is not the case. This lineup is still way deeper than anyone that we've had in the Judge era outside of, I guess 2019 because that was a juice ball, though. Keep in mind, we talk about the Judge and live or die by Judge thing as it's such a bad thing, but that's because of the fact that Judge hasn't hit in the playoffs, and we think that's what's cost us is that we live and die by Judge, which, fair, that's not ideal, and this team does not live and die by Judge. It's everybody's dead right now, pretty much. Nobody's hitting for the most part, or at least in big spots. But if Judge performs in the playoffs, that's not an issue. Like, if Judge sustains his historical production or just elite production going into October, through October, we win the World Series last year. We'll win the World Series this year. So I'm not going to bank on a struggling Aaron Judge in the future. If he gets hot, that solves more than half our problems. We need him to get going. I could do a little pump-up speech for every individual guy, pretty much. Jason's not in the lineup, but he had some jackass at-bats last night. It's just like, God damn, let's fucking get it going, baby. Let's get it going, chat. First pitch coming up soon. Drop a like on the stream if you have not already. I'm going to go and get the box score up. Actually, first, let me do a quick little roll call. We already got over 126 people in here. Dan, I hate the word vibes. It still says vibes at least 3 times every stream. That's fair, Luna, because I probably do say that a lot. What I hate about vibes is acting like it's like some separate thing than just performance. Vibes are bad when the team's playing bad. Like, I always give the example of, when a team's not hitting, people will say, and they're saying it now, they look flat. They look like they don't care. Vibes are bad. Well, it's because they're not hitting. You start hitting, vibes are good. You start winning, vibes are great. So, listen, I'm not the most articulate person in the world. I'm sure there's a better way I could explain it. But that's kind of what I mean. But you're not wrong, Luna. You're not wrong. Anyways, speaking of Luna, shout out to Luna. Shout out to my guy Morgan moderating in the chat. We got Yoni. We got Mike. What's going on, Mike? We got my guy Luke. Yankees no watch party tomorrow Avenue. Yeah, I know, bro. We're back. I'm addicted, dude. What can I say? We got Kyle. This is FanDuel Sports Network. So why am I not just learning this is a thing? Yeah, that's kind of recent, I believe. FanDuel Sports Network. Anyways, we got Cray for JJ, my guy Oran. How we doing, brother? We got TQ, Nathaniel, Chris Heffernan. Good to see you, brother. Abrams Music, Joseph Longer, Lord. What's going on, brother? We got Angel. We got all my homies in the chat. Hey, what up, Donna? How we doing? What's up, Hector? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you guys. What up, Bobes? What's going on? Hell yeah. Hey, I love vibes too. What's good, MLB channel? It's more so like using vibes as like an analysis for anything to get away from just straight up performance. Anyways, let me get the box score in here, chat, and then we're good to go. Chase Burns is on the bump again. Like, I want to say he's the top pitching prospect in baseball. I'm not entirely sure, but at the very least, he's one of. He's nasty. I looked at his minor league stats at least, and it's fucking crazy. So we'll see what we do tonight. Game's about to get going. Still waiting on my box score. So bear with me. There we go. Let's do it, yo. Drop a like on the stream if you haven't already, chat. Gotta bounce back tonight, baby. Let's do it. Oh, let me turn off the Dragon Ball Z music. Bang. Boom, boom, boom. No, that's not what I want, dude. Hold up. Grisham's ready. Burns is ready. Let's do it. In Cincinnati, and the first pitch is a strike. One sec, yo. One sec. Let's go, Grish. Dude, why is my box score being dumb? Is at second, and Brock Ballou is at third base up. One sec, chat. One sec. There we go. Bang. Boom, boom, boom. Good there. Grisham didn't play yesterday. 5 for his last 16.
He's a 268 hitter against right-handed pitching.
Oh, yeah.
Hits 194 against
Word up.
left.
Let's do it, chat. Let's do it. Tuesday Night Baseball. Got to bounce back. Got to bounce back. Here we go. 0-2 on Grisham. We're locked in. Audio sounds good. By the way, I know I was really quiet yesterday with the the level of my audio. I was watching it back, so I kind of I amped it up a little bit. Hopefully there's no spikes in audio. If there is, let me know in the chat. More, you can obviously text me as well if there's any issues. But word up. Phone's on D&D. 1-2 on Grisham. Here we go. And he goes down on strikes. Which that's all good. That's all good. That's just baseball. What I'll be paying attention to, and the rest of us, is how we perform with runners in scoring position, which has been a big issue lately, the entire month of June. And I'm fucking over it, chat.
Grisham, no chance.
Aaron Boone said we have all the information on him. He said, but there's nothing like seeing him.
Let's see what this kid's all
when you're in the
about.
box. He said that is
Chase
the last
Burns.
bit of information. So
Let's go, Rice.
Scout the minor leagues. They scouted him when he was in college as well. They know what he throws, but until you
So yeah, real quick, if
Yeah,
you weren't here for like the 10-minute pregame we did.
See the release point, the jump on the ball, the slider.
Something I was really pissed about last night, a rare time where I'm like actually upset with Boone, was not pinch hitting for Volpe in the 8th. Rice or Grisham was on the bench and could have put him in. Boone was asked by Jimmy and Jake on Talking Yanks today about that, why he didn't pinch hit, and Boone did say fair question. So on one hand, it's like you should have pinch hit for him, but also it's going forward. Maybe now that will happen, and it should happen. But good to see Rice back in the lineup today. Grisham as well. I know he struck out, but
strike.
Come on.
He's settling in at 100.
Yeah, we got 150 people in here. Dan, you're the greatest highlights on YouTube. Thanks for everything you do. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Hopefully I get to make one tonight. You're probably saying,
you could do losses.
well, doing losses is miserable, dude. Remember a couple years ago, I was going to try to do losses, and I was early on. It was 2023. And then, remember the Johnny Brito game, chat, where he gave up like 8 runs to the Twins second week of April? That was the end of me doing Yankee highlights for losses. Rice down on strikes. All right, 2 ABs, 2 Ks to begin Chase Burns' big league career.
Well, there's always
Let's go, Cap.
said about fastballs in fastball counts where you throw it by people. And Rice got a hit 3-0. So 3 fastballs. Didn't make contact.
Well, this is the guy he said they dreamed about facing. The dream becomes a reality right now.
Wow. He dreamed about throwing a slider over the middle of the plate.
Yeah, that was a dangerous pitch, and he got called. Yeah, that should have been a strike.
I don't think so.
101 Judge. By the way.
1-1.
Also, excuse me, I forgot to put Great American Ballpark as a background. It's still Yankee Stadium, chat. My mistake. My mistake. You guys like the new watch party thumbnail, by the way? I kind of do. 1-2. I'm gonna pull the mic closer to me as well.
Wow, another good slider. I mean, he's playing off his fastball. The fastball, Aaron Judge fouled back, but then back to the slider.
Come on, Cap.
Judge has a thing that he does when he wants to slow things down.
Yep, 2 strikes, calls time.
Picks up a
Or that.
pebble or a piece of dirt and tosses it. Now relaxes him and resets.
Strikes at the side in this first big league inning. God damn. All right.
And Judge. 1, 2, 3. The Yankees go down and the Reds coming to bat.
I think he's using sticky stuff, Chad. All right, 1, 2, 3 first. Strikes at the side.
Showers and OxyClean, man.
Rodon on the bump for the Yankees, Chad. Let's have ourselves a night. Let's have ourselves a night. What'd you guys do today? That was everybody's Tuesday. We surviving the heat? I tell you, yo, again, the John Boy office has nice air conditioning. They definitely do. So I was chilling.
Single family home, yes, please.
The gym did not have great air conditioning. And then I walked home. That was nice. Because I like being in the sun, and I like sweating, unless it's in a spot where I don't want to be sweating. Like, or not a spot in my body. I mean, like, you know, if I'm at a place where I don't want to be perspiring like a fucking, you know, Neanderthal. Besides that, I don't mind a good sweat. So I'm walking home drenched in sweat. Come home, 62 degrees my AC unit's at. Like I left it at this morning. Blasted the fan, so it's going into my room. I'm nice and cool, chat. I'm chilling. It's been a good day. But if you can't tell, I'm nervous about this game. I can't. The Yankees cannot lose this game, and that's the only thing stopping me from having a good night. So I'm a little bit timid going into this one, chat. Obviously, not off to a great start, but there's a difference between just a dominant first inning from a nasty pitcher and not capitalize with runners on. Once they get runners on, they have a chance to score. They better come through. That's where the criticism will really start setting in. Because that can only take so much, chat. It can only take so much. This has gone on long enough. And anything I'm saying, nothing to do with that first inning. Struck out the side. Nasty pitcher. If you get a chance, or if Ellie De La Cruz makes a throw in there that allows a runner on third, one out, you can't be striking out. You can't be stranding that runner at third base. You got to get the job done. Get the job done tonight is all I ask. And part of this does go on Rodon, not in a dickhead way, because he's been great. The entire pitching staff, for the most part, has been great. But, yo, in a way, like, it's still on some stopper vibes or ace vibes where, shit, Rodon, we may need you to throw 7 shots tonight and we just run into a run on offense. And that's how we win this game. We just got to make it work. The offense will come around at some point, whether that's tonight or a week from now. We'll go out and get somebody at the deadline. But in the meantime, while we're cold, we just got to make it work. And Rodon is a part of that. The bullpen's a part of that. The whole entire team is a part of that. Can't be making costly errors at shortstop or anywhere on the diamond. Capitalize with runners in scoring position, even if that's just a sac fly, for one goddamn run. Rodon, give me a dog's performance tonight. Defense, do your job. Don't make stupid fucking mistakes in the base pass. We can't afford any of that right now. So it might be a stressful one tonight, chat, but that's okay as long as the Yankees win.
13 home runs surrendered by Rodon this year, but 7 of them have been solo. And there have been great pitchers that give up home runs. Catfish Hunter gave up home runs so much, but they seemingly were all solo shots.
Pitch. Just missed.
I think Rodon thought that was strike 3.
That's okay. Just missed. It's fine.
Pretty good pitch.
It's a great pitch.
His way, but still,
not the worst call in the world. Come on.
Go back to that same pitch. Get a strikeout.
Yep, got him. 1 out. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Let me see what you guys are saying really quick. Oh, I look like Brad Pitt. Fire me up, Bruno. Fire me up. Yo, Luna, by the way, when's your birthday? I never saw your message yesterday, and I feel like we discussed it a little bit. Judge is having an overrated year for him. Ben, don't say silly stuff, man. I know that's bait, isn't it? I ain't fault for no bait tonight. Where the fuck is Noah, by the way? I don't know. I don't know how Joey Gallo's doing. July 28th. Yo, word up. Day after A-Rod.
It almost reminds me of like a prize fighter.
What up, Truth? First inning, yeah, he looked nasty. He looked nasty, which, yeah, that shit I don't like. It's a separate thing for me to get pissed at. Like, getting dominated in the first by a nasty pitcher. It's just 1 inning. That's baseball. I know you guys. It's a matter of when we get granted or earn a spot with runners in scoring position, will they come through? That's when I'll start bugging out if they fail to capitalize again.
3 hits, a home run, and 3 RBIs. You can't let that happen again and cash them in. Yankees 0 for 12 last night with runners.
0 for 12 last night. That's the disgrace.
The unknown. Well, we know a little bit about
Let's go, Rodon.
now.
Let's go, chat. Love you.
His debut, and how did the Yankees hit off a guy they don't know? We'll have to wait and see. Kept you on the edge of your seat there, didn't it?
Yo, Rodon's got some gray in that beard. Maybe he's Ben had that. I don't know.
Let's check out Mark Wagner, what he's about. He's been around a while. This is 28th big league season. Considered hitter-friendly, almost pinned to the end. Fewer outside strikes to righty batters, fewer low strikes.
Ground ball left side. Jazz make a... Got him. Nice play. 2 dead. Let's go, chat.
By backing up, he cut down any time where a bad throw could have lost the play.
Well, Jazz really, I mean, as a third baseman, yeah, he's learned the position very well quickly, and he has such a strong arm.
Nice play. Nice throw.
The second base has not really been an issue.
Yeah, McLean's quick. All right, here's Ellie. Let's go, Rodon.
Close.
Yeah, we'll see how the rest of the game goes with Burns, but if he's going to be that nasty, leave Rodon a match.
He was a double short of the cycle last night. Home run, triple, and a single. He's a better hitter against right-handed pitching. It's 300 against righties. Against lefties, it's 211.
Rambo left side again.
Again,
And it gets past Jazz.
it goes into left field, a base hit for De La Cruz.
That's got to be an E5, man. No, that's not. That can't be a base hit. That's got to be an E5. That was under his glove.
Jazz tried to take that head top spin.
Let me see this again.
That second hop that he went to get, it just took off on him. Was not able to
Dumb shit, man. That's dumb. Can't happen. Can't happen.
Tough throw across
That should be an
the
error.
to get him anyway. As soon as you make that decision to take it back, and you've got that top spin that really launches the
Can't
ball
happen.
into left field.
All right, let's go, Rodon. Pick him up. They give him a base hit on that.
So De La Cruz, as we mentioned, 21 stolen bases, held there by Goldschmidt. And the pitch to Steer is a strike. Just underway in Cincinnati, Reds are 41 and 38. The Yankees are 45 and 33. Steer's been hot last 6 games, 9 hits and 23 at-bats. Good for 391. Game time weather presented by Bigelow, the official hot tea of the Yankees. 95. It feels like 104. 5% chance of rain, humidity 47%, not much wind.
Folks, I don't know if you know it, but Michael has really stepped up. He's going to caddy for me tomorrow. Carry the bag, 100-degree heat.
By the way.
Well, you asked me first if I would golf with you. I said that's a hard no. But
What's
I
the?
figured you wanted to spend
Who do
time
we
with
got?
me,
Do
so I'll
Bellinger, Goldie, Jazz. 4, 5, 6.
You'll have to
Next
explain what every club is that you want.
You know, if I ask for an 8-iron, don't throw me a 7, or we're going to have issues, all right?
We're going to have issues. Maybe we could take Justin, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, take Shaq.
1 and 2 on Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss.
Let's go, chat. Way to be, Rodon. So yeah, we'll see how the rest of the game goes for Burns. But if Burns is going to be nasty, Chase Burns, the red star to that kid, who struck out the side in the first, we need Rodon to match. Zeros. And he does that in the first. So first thing's a wash, yo. Yankees go down 1, 2, 3. Reds should have went down 1, 2, 3, but Jazz with the error, which I guess wasn't an error. Whatever. No harm, no foul. First thing's a wash. Let's hit, chat. Let's hit. Whether that's homers, taking advantage of mistakes, or just fucking string together a few hits and lofting a sac fly. I don't know what it is. Just come across a run or two, Rodon, shove, and let's just find a way to win the goddamn game, chat. Love you guys. To fucking death. You guys are my homies. You really are. Fix the box score. Let me pull you guys up really quick. Then how many hits did A-Rod have in his career? 3,080? 3,100? That's my guess, Luna. Hell yeah, Abrams. Hell yeah. He's nasty with this lineup. Should be able to hit good pitching. Absolutely, Iran. And they can. Just right now. Forget just good pitching. They're not hitting right now. So yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. They absolutely should. They're just in a rut right now, and it sucks. So you gotta get out of it. But hell yeah, dude. Just a bad play from a primary second baseman who should be at second base. I'm with you. You know I'm with you on that. How's the catcher's arm? Will Ellie run? Wells' arm is solid. I'm sure we will see Ellie run at some point in it, though, if he gets back on. Second time through the lineup, we'll start to hit. I kind of want to sit fastball early if I were them. I'll give you another chance because I'm wrong. Oh. 3,200? I know he got his 3,000th in June of 2015. Is it over or under 3,100, Luna? Let me know real quick before I put it down. Yeah, I'm with you, Obi-Wan.
Bellinger swings and misses at Burns' first
Kenobi.
offering at the second 0-1.
How many, Luna?
Burns is 22 years old from Gallatin, Tennessee.
Under, huh? I'll go with 3,065 then. Let's go, Belly. Here we go, chat.
That seems to be the new thing that a lot of teams are doing, Paul. They draft somebody and they bring them up right away. They don't have a lot of seasoning in the minors.
Yeah, so this kid got drafted last year. Pretty nuts.
As a hitter, you have to learn. And I think pitchers
Out of college, I assume.
kind of travels a lot quicker. Why waste all the bullets in the minor leagues, right?
The Yankees should be able to hit his fastball. Not saying to sit on it all night, but
Burns grew up
early
a Yankee
on
fan.
they
His
should.
favorite player was Derek Jeter.
Oh, you grew up a Yankee fan, my friend. Is that so? Mr. Burns. Mr. Chase Burns grew up a Yankee fan. Of course he did. They all
Grew
did.
up a Jeter fan, but wanted to face
See you
Judge.
soon,
I
pal.
like that.
No, he knew he couldn't
See you in a
face
few
Jeter.
years.
Couldn't a video game.
I look forward to it. Let's go, Belly.
I asked him, on those teams, did you like O'Neill? He said, did he play for the Yankees?
Uh-huh. And
But
when-
I
when
thought
was
I
this-
took
when
that
was this
seriously for a second. I was like, what?
conversation?
Kane and O'Neill are so
Before the
good, man.
game?
Fire me up.
While he was warming up, yep.
Yo, Tito, Terry
everywhere.
Francona, he spit his
Justin
seeds on the
Shackleton
railing
helped
of
him with
the dugout. You guys see that?
Wow.
Bellinger ripped
But he
out.
probably, you couldn't have been his favorite. He's 22. You last played in 2001.
You know, you don't have to just gloat over that. You don't have to throw that on the airwaves.
No, I mean, you've aged
22, so
beautifully.
he was born in
People actually do
2002?
listen to this broadcast.
2003?
you know?
Really?
Dude, good ABs by
Bellinger
Bellinger.
making Burns work.
He was the only bright side of last night offensively
Yeah.
was
So Chase
him.
Burns, born January of 03, 6 months before Jeter was named captain in this building in June of 03.
That did it, Justin. Good
Sorry.
job.
Also a year after Tobey
Nice.
Maguire's Spider-Man came out in theaters.
Well, you know, the first thing you
About
notice
10
when
months
you come
after.
to the major leagues,
Ah, strike 3. 4 batters, 4 Ks for Chase Burns.
you don't see this
He's
very
got to be
often,
feeling like a
but,
G.
you notice that
He's probably got like his
number
girlfriend in the stands and
26.
shit.
I mean, will that become a
Family,
star's
obviously.
number to come? We'll see. First changeup or a backup slider. I don't know which that was, but
I don't think Bellinger did either.
Yeah,
he
he
wasn't
kinda-
expecting
What was that? Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
changeup. I'll be damned.
Here's
Let's go, Goldie. Come on, get hot, baby. I want a good-ass day for Goldie, although he's facing a righty, of
So in the
course.
first 52 games of the year, Goldschmidt was raking against fastballs 95 plus.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
372. But he's been having trouble with the last 25 games, Paul. 056 against fastballs 95 plus.
That can be a sign of age,
and
and
that
that
was an issue
is
that
not
he had at the
ideal.
beginning of last year. Then found a mechanical
But
flaw
we'll monitor
and
the
did well in
situation,
final
Chad.
2 months.
Oh boy, 3-0.
well, Goldschmidt, the Yankees would not be where they are without Goldschmidt this year. He was so good for them, and he continues to be a presence both in the field. And, you know, you go through ups and downs hitting, but you know, he's a veteran player. He'll figure things out, go through some more hot streaks.
Foul back here. These guys from last year's draft, they've all
Damn,
debuted
okay, he was a
already.
second
So
overall
they
pick from
become a
last
thing.
year. Good fight.
It's impressive. Seems like he can throw strikes when he wants to. Down 3-0, he didn't blink.
He looks like somebody.
You know, there's something about
Burns.
confidence, and when you're as good as Burns is, you know, you really haven't had
Good
a
name
lot
too, Chase
to
Burns.
break your confidence. It usually takes, you know, a couple of starts in the major leagues before you get beat around a little bit and realize that
Ah!
these guys are pretty good too.
5 ABs, 5 Ks. That's fucking crazy.
Start for this young man. 5 batters faced, 5 strikeouts.
Kind of looks like, I don't know, Trent Grisham a little bit.
Let's check out the Audi Electric Moment. Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local tri-state Audi
Oh,
dealer.
come on. I don't need electric moments already, dude, for the opposing pitcher.
Because it's just one after the
Let's go,
other.
chat.
Strikeout.
I'm going to check what you guys are saying in between innings, by the way.
After a great start.
Just
And other times as well, but
takes a strike.
always at least in between innings. I really want to lock in. It's a big game. I got to lend the Yankees my energy. Come on, Jazz.
1-1.
I almost like cut.
Chisholm 18 games off the IL, hitting 328, 397 on base percentage.
He looks like he'd be a Ray. His face looks like a Tampa Bay Ray. Jazz, right field. There's a base hit.
First hit against Burns.
Attaboy, Jazz. Attaboy.
Chisholm
2-out single. Hard hit for
fastball,
Jazz.
2-out single.
Word up. All right.
Well, again,
Let's go, Volpe.
Jazz is a fastball hitter. He can catch up
What do you
to
think,
it,
Chad? You think he's just
down
some
in
pound
the strike
fastballs
zone,
to
just
Volpe?
rifles it to
Dude,
right field.
honestly, I want Volpe sitting fastball basically every pitch.
Going,
Every
steal the
pitch.
base, try to put some pressure
a flawed approach for sure, but that's a default with Volpe at this point. Just sit fastball, be ready for it, see what happens. You get fooled in the slider, I will forgive you based off that logic.
And he starts
First pitch slider.
with a slider for a strike.
That's baseball, so isn't it?
I wonder how Sterling's
Last
doing.
9 games, Anthony is 3 for 30.
Anybody listen to Sterling's radio show? Is he still doing that? Or was that like a one-time thing on WFAN? 0-1 on Volpe, 2 outs, Jazz off first. Back.
Aaron Boone said something very interesting today. He was on the Talking Yanks podcast with John Boy
We were talking
and
about
Jay.
this.
And they said in the 8th inning, with Volpe struggling, did you consider pinch hitting? You had 2 left-handed hitters on the bench, and he said, fair question. I thought about it, but I
You should
decided
have.
I'd rather stay with Anthony. So the fact that he admitted that he thought about it, that it was a good question.
I can't talk shit. I said a sit fastball, he's gotten 2 sliders, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's going through
Gotta be
a tough
fair.
time.
0-2 on
You know,
Volpe.
It looks more mechanical to me. I mean, we always
Volpe,
talk
be ready
about
to
his front
I
hip.
mean,
I'm almost thinking that he might want to
sit fastball at this point. I really mean it now. I feel like
kick where you can't open
he's gonna
up
go
until
fastball.
you land.
Back. They get him? No.
Pretty good move. Yeah, Jazz leaning. That's 2 throws over there.
His slider does not look amazing, I will say that. Maybe it's just the location he's thrown with some of his sliders, or a lot of his sliders, they've been hanging. Like the first pitch he threw to Judge was a hanging slider. Good fucking lord.
6 strikeouts in 2 innings for the rookie Chase Burns.
6 strikeouts in 2 fucking innings. Holy shit. Dan, what's your full take on Volpe? It's now evolving into... It's like graduating into a take. Like, I don't like to give takes based off emotion, based off small sample size, or just premature takes. I don't like to do that. We're now escaping that territory, though. It's kind of graduated to an actual take of I am starting to wonder about what is Anthony Volpe, what is his future with the Yankees, what is, like, are we getting to bust territory? And everybody keeps talking about the offense, and rightfully so. It goes hand in hand. For me, most of you guys know this, but it's the defense. If you're not going to be an elite defender, which right now he's kind of nowhere close. He's like making mistakes on routine plays. It's now a question of like, what are you providing? Because you can't expect him to be a consistent threat offensively, because now he's doing the same thing he did last year where, talk about a June swoon. It's been 2 years in a row of the June swoon for Volpe. So you can't expect anything offensively, which is... It was okay. Not in terms of his prospect projection. He was projected to hit in the big leagues. But in terms of being a valuable big league player, I remember saying it all the time. His floor is a 4-WAR player, and we've seen that. Last year he was a 4-WAR player because the defense was so good. He's an above-average base runner, which he's still an above-average base runner for sure, although not stealing a lot of bases. So my take on Volpe is we're now in year 3, and I'm looking at it the same way you'd analyze, like, for the football fans out there, a quarterback in year 3. It's a make-or-break year. We're halfway through, and it's not a good feeling. So I'm in the worst place I've been in as a Yankee fan when it comes to Volpe's development. And I'm kind of over the idea of development at this point. So, and you guys know I don't get like this with players. I'm frustrated with them. I'm frustrated. And yo, if I could tell Volpe one thing, like, this is not being said by me, or I won't say by anybody else, so that's not true. But at least the way I roll is the way I feel. Like, if he made that play last night, if he didn't botch that double play last week, if the defense had looked good like it did his defense has been incredible his entire career. Gold Glove his first year, even legitimately an elite defender last year. He had 14 outs above average. He was a great shortstop. He is a great shortstop. But he's not playing like a great shortstop this year, and it makes all the other issues, at least for me, way more glaring and frustrating. So that's where I'm at on Volpe. Anyways, let's go, Rodon. Got to match zeros. Strikeouts are cool and all. Word up. Chase Burns is nasty, but in the end, match zeros and just wait till we score.
If you think about it, Francona is going to have a lot of say in what this organization does. And I think that's a good thing because of, all the knowledge and all the success he's had. What a perfect manager to come to the major leagues. Somebody that's seen it all, done it all.
Also, Volpe should be batting ninth.
Understand the emotions,
Tonight is fine,
understand the youth,
because you got Peraza playing, so, like, yeah, you put him in the 9th slot.
and help a lot.
But, like, say DJ were in, DJ should bat 7th, Volpe bats 9th. That's what they should do. That's strike, catch the
We
ball.
mentioned this yesterday. The Reds truly are going for a playoff spot because they designated Jamer Candelario yesterday for assignment in the middle of a 3-year, $45 million deal. The Reds don't do that. So they ate about $35 million.
Lead off walk, not ideal. I'm going to eat this cookie, chat. I got 2 free cookies from my girl Caroline at the coffee shop.
If he's not going to help us win, what good does that have him to be?
Got a protein shake, too. Not from her. I bought that.
That might be a good pickup for a team because Candelario's had some pretty good years. Maybe that a team could
Good.
figure out a way to solve him.
Yeah, he missed a lot of time, and before the time that he missed, he was hitting like 115, so he was really
It's like a
struggling.
pistachio and coconut M&M cookie. He looks like Billy Hamilton. Reese Hines.
0-2 on Reese Hines.
There's that good changeup. I mean, he got him with the fastball up at the strike zone, and now the changeup, and he has not seen the slider yet. So, if I'm Hines, I'm not real comfortable at this at bat right now.
Hines recalled from AAA on Sunday, second stint with the Reds.
This
And
block.
he dominated in AAA. 298 with 11 home runs in 57 games. Two and two. Swing
Nice.
and a miss.
Great
The change.
pitch.
Third strikeout for Rodon.
You always hear David Cohen say you have to read the
I wish there
bat,
was
read
somehow
the
a
swing.
way
Well, he missed both
where
changeups by a foot.
the
So,
in-stadium
you get to that
sound
point where
effects
you need to throw something to get a strikeout.
could be like muted on the
Read the bat.
broadcast. Like an MLB The Show where you just like mute sound effects. I wish you could do that for the broadcast. Obviously you can't, but that would be my ideal world.
Trevino takes inside.
Trevino's really been so good for them. 853 OPS, goddamn. In 49 games.
And a strike.
So, Michael, I asked you, when you ventured out, you had a big day. You said, yeah, I went to Walgreens.
And you went to CBS, so we're real high rollers, aren't we?
Yeah, but I had like 100 other things to do, too. You had nothing, and you went to Walgreens.
When you walked out of the
They don't do
hotel,
it great.
I mean, it was like a wall of heat. So, I mean, Walgreens was an adventure to get there.
Why, because they had air conditioning or
Yeah,
what?
but it was about a 10-minute walk.
You know, they do have like paddle boats and river boats out there. You could go, bask in the sun on the Ohio River.
I just felt that 10-minute walk was my workout for the day. I got
Nice.
lathered up.
Nice.
Everybody in the Yankee traveling party, mostly everybody, said, what'd you do? I stayed in the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody has left the hotel for 2 days.
Glad you got a nice hotel.
It's a nice hotel.
Yo, Rodon's got like a little like mullet type thing going. Cool. 2.
Volpe. There's
2.
on to first.
Got him.
It's a
Let's go, chat. 6-4-3 double play. Nice job.
return throw by Peraza.
Nice job by Volt. Nice job by Peraza. That's good shit.
To keep the Red
That's good
Sox
shit.
aboard in the second, we go to the
Wells,
third.
Peraza, Grisham. 8-9 then top.
I mean, I can't take all the credit. I'm just kind of there to help nudge things
Let's
along.
go, chat.
Ultimately, it's about our visitors getting out of their comfort zones. I like to think the desert gives them the confidence to try new things. Sometimes it just takes a subtle prod to get them there. Spicy. Speaking of which, there are so
My
many
VPN's in
flavors in the city. Breathe it in.
I think Arizona, so I'm getting a cactus commercial or something.
The desert's only been doing this for a few thousand
I'm getting
years.
desert commercials.
Why not come see for yourself?
Visit Phoenix. Maybe I'm not in Arizona.
Booking.com, even
I
Yankees
was.
fans are loving Boston.
Oh,
I wouldn't
no,
be getting
we're
advertisements to
keeping
go
tabs
there.
on our rivals.
Hun, with so many choices, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
With Verbo, you save over $200 when you stay a week or more. And any reason to extend a vacation is a good reason to extend a vacation. Stay longer and save with Verbo.
It's good, chat. How we doing, yo? Click like on the stream if you haven't already. Denny's lock. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. Exactly. I'm pulling you guys up in between innings, though. I'm looking at... Oh, Jacob, you're the one saying I'm not looking at the chat. Whose side are you on? No, you guys are my fucking boys. I just want to make sure I'm locked in for this game, and it's such a big one, and, like, don't want to take a chance of... No, I don't want to say don't want to take... I don't want to get sidetracked. I want to fucking watch this shit. Also, yo, like, when they're not hitting... You know, it's going to be the same old thing, like, oh, this team sucks, blah, blah, blah. Not amongst all you, just some of you, which, you know, I get. It's all good. This shit is annoying. At least what we've been going through. I'm not talking about tonight. Tonight's its own entity. But don't worry. I'll be checking you guys out. Don't worry. I don't bat on that side of the fence. Well, I guess there's ladies in here, too. But either way, I'm not checking out the chat. I'm going to look at the chat and see what you guys are saying. And say what's up in between every inning, at the very least. I'll be around, though. Don't you worry. You guys are a fucking vibe, and I love you to death. Don't ever forget that. And, yo, shout out my guy Morg. Morg's been around forever, yo. He really has. Morg was an OG since... Morg, I mean, I feel like you were in here opening day of last year's watch party. Been around forever. First ever moderator, my fucking boy. Love you, dude. Of course, Luna as well. Our latest moderator. He's also been doing it now for a couple months. And Luna's been an OG forever, too. So, and you too. Everybody else in the chat, you know I love you. Don't ever think I'm ignoring you or anything like that. Which, even though I'm technically doing at points. I just want to make sure I'm locked in. Oh, come on, Blue. That's a late call. That was a nice slider, though. That was probably the nicest one he's thrown all day.
He said the kid follows the parents. He said that's why he never thought that Derek Jeter would ever be a problem for the Yankees, because he met his parents the day they drafted him and they came to the stadium. So we just saw Burns' mom and dad. Did your mom and dad get to see your debut?
No, because I met the team in St. Louis. Okay. They actually watched it on television that night, which I didn't know until after the game. And you know the story. I got the pinch hit that night. I got a hit. So I went home, couldn't wait to call them, thinking, you know, I'll be the first one to break the news. And they had watched the game. How cool. Yeah, that was big stuff, believe me, in my life.
What a different world. That, like, it's even a question whether or not your parents would be able to watch the game. Yeah. Up the middle.
Grounded and backhanded there by McClain. And the first out registered. That wasn't a strikeout. I think you really get a better read on what Burns is about the old proverbial second time through the order. After every batter,
I'm very excited and curious to see Judge's second at bat against Burns.
And they make an adjustment.
He's in the hole right now, so need somebody to get on to see him. Top three, no score, one out. Here's Peraza. Peraza then top. Peraza then Grisham. I'm stuffy, by the way, Chad. What the hell? Anybody else got, like, allergies since this heat wave started? Is there, like, a correlation between that, or I don't know? Hustle.
Grounded to third. Espinal.
Nice hustle, Peraza. He's out, but I appreciate that. Man, I really am just a fucking whore for anything right now, ain't I? Jesus. What has happened? What have I become, Chad? I just celebrated a fucking ground X. There was some nice hustle. But I appreciate that shit, I do. Stuff like that is an example of, like, why I'll treat a player a certain way. I mean, not that I, like, gas up Peraza by any means. His defense I do, and rightfully so.
You're looking for big things.
But hustle like that is why
Yeah.
I don't say players suck. I don't say things a certain way.
Oh, they
Now,
have
Ronald
ball
Guzman,
choice.
I've told that story. 2021, his Yankee debut, piece of fucking shit. Grounds the ball back to the
Slow and
pitcher,
steady.
like pinch hits in extra innings in 2021, and doesn't bust it out the box, like jogs down to first, gets thrown out for a double play. He could fucking die for all I care. So when it comes to being like personal and insulting, like I roast effort. That's about it.
Brock Baloo said he did
And then I'll analyze everything else. So just some insight in the way I think.
Second batter, he's gone 3-0 on.
Yeah.
Let's see how he
Come on, Grish.
deals with this last time.
Dude. Wait, oh no, Judge is in two. My bad. Sorry. I said Judge is in the hole. Judge is batting third tonight. Sorry. Rice is two. Oh. Dude, this umpire's
Strike.
strike call is very late. Yeah, I'm stuffy. What the hell? Give me some Vicks Vapor Rub or something. I love Vicks. I'd invest in Vicks. Drilled. Right field. Damn it.
But foul.
You can tell Grish
Rip
kind of
Grish.
cheating to get to that fastball, and when you do that, you have a tendency to open up a little bit, and you just get out in front and hook the ball right on it. Just cheat to get that fastball. You usually hook it foul.
With all the strikeouts, he has 47 pitches, 2 outs into the third. Strike 3. 7th strikeout for Burns. Yankees go down in order. How did mom and dad react? I think they like what they see.
Yo, that dad's a beast. That's how I anticipate watching Ricky Rourke in the big leagues one day. All right. Same thing. Rodon. Match zeros. That's all that matters. Might need an air purifier. Yo, Morgan, I actually got one. I have one going. You guys would have seen it in my old setup. But that big like black box, you ever saw it on top of my like my bed? Maybe you wouldn't have seen it, I don't know. But it's actually under my bed now. I have one. I think I don't know, and I vacuum all the time. Whatever. Yeah. Yo, facts, John. It's probably on roids, but hey, I'll be on roids too at that age. What's good, chat? Patience. Took 2 2/3 innings for Dan to wish death upon someone. Great improvement over the last 6 1/3. Yeah. Hey, well, in fairness, Longer Lord, that was a retroactive wish death upon. And I said it for a long time. Ronald Guzman is the only Yankee I've ever been like. Not the only, but again, I roast effort. Effort. If you don't show effort, I fucking lose my mind. Did you say Mickey Rourke? That's nah, Nivy. Ricky Rourke. Ricky Rourke. And just Ricky too. Like if I catch any of you motherfuckers calling him Richard, or with that said, Dick. No, Ricky Rourke. Which tell me doesn't have Mickey Mantle vibes. I'll have Dan at some point too. Well, I don't have Ricky already, by the way, and that's a long ways away. But Dan Allen Rourke III is definitely gonna happen. But I'll do it the same way my dad did it with me. Like I'm Dan Jr. I'm the last kid of 6, so like, or I guess the third boy. So I'll do the same thing. Like Ricky will come first. That'll be the future ball player, or a big time pot smoker. I'm concerned about that as well. Nothing wrong with smoking a little bit of pot, but the name Ricky Rourke is so chill and badass that I feel he might be a little bit too cool. And it could be Dan Allen III that ends up being the ball player. As long as I get one. I just need the journey of fucking... I need one of my boys to be a Yankee. And I'm not going to be a dick about it. I'm not going to fucking... Listen. You know, if the kid ends up having to tell me his deepest, darkest secret, I'll accept it. It's okay. No big deal. But, like, I ain't going to lie. I fully intend on breeding a professional ball player. Anyways, let's go. We're done. But yeah, Ricky Rourke, Dan Allen Rourke. And then, you know, whoever the missus is one day, she can get the girls. In terms of the name, I think that's a fair way to go about it. But I'm getting fucking Ricky, bro. I'll tell you that.
You know, we remarked yesterday. His name is Encarnacion-Strand. And on the back of the uniform, it just says Encarnacion. And then we saw why it does that, because they used to have Encarnacion-Strand, and it went from the belt buckle to the belt buckle.
It's a good Scrabble name.
It is.
Huh?
Let's go, we're done. Click like on the stream if you haven't already, chat, please. I would love to make a highlight video tonight, too. Popped them up.
Foul back.
Yeah, I would.
Kind of
figure out Strand and where he's going to be position-wise. He has a lot of power. He struggled average-wise, but third base last night, first base tonight. You just wonder if Francona's seeing that he's going to be better suited at first base.
25 years old, third big league season. He showed some power as a rookie in 2023, had 13 homers in 63 games.
Ah, heads up.
And
Damn.
that almost got Rodon.
Lead off single.
So a leadoff single for Encarnacion Strand.
You talk about reaction. There's really no way to react. Right over his head. Right back up the middle. Ball's away too. Changeup, not a bad pitch.
No, not a bad pitch at all. I feel like I'm even starting to sound a little bit stuffy,
So here's
Chad.
Espinal.
Man, I need not a Benadryl. I'll be
Nobody
put
out.
to
We're at the
sleep.
bottom of the third. Yankees and the Reds. Middle game of a three-game
Maybe a
set.
Claritin or something. Maybe I'll just call 911. Sorry, there's an emergency. I can't breathe. Out my nose. Yes, I can.
Espinal, one of the popular teammates in the Reds clubhouse. Ellie De La Cruz said, "I like him because he's always bringing happiness to the game."
That's cute.
I mean, they could have been talking about you.
Yes. Got it
Griff,
mixed up.
left field. Nice. Turn two, baby. Oh, my God.
There's
On
two.
the first. That's true.
Let's go, Chad.
Let's just get it.
Let's go. That was a nice, a couple nice double plays for the Yankees tonight. That's what we need to do.
And
That's zeros, baby. Let's go. Play good D. And shout out to Jazz. I don't think I was that hard on him before. I mean, he should have made that play. Obviously, he should be playing second base, so I'll cut him some slack on that. But regardless, I bring it up because credit to him on that. That was a nice-ass turn. That ball was smoked.
Amazing how easy that looks.
Big
on
DP.
television.
Let's go, Chad. Two dead.
That ball was hit. Jazz has no.
It's a good job, Jazz.
Just a quick reaction. Get the ball out of your glove. Everything goes in sync because you've worked.
See, that's
so
just like,
much.
that's athlete shit right there, y'all. You don't have time to think. That's where he plays his best. Strike. Whereas that ball he took back before, not to use one example, is to be like, oh, I'm right, like I said type thing, but you know what I'm saying? The ball he took before, he had time to think and went right under his glove. Not that one.
Fredo's been so
0-2.
good for the Reds. A lot of people were.
Rodon's command's really good today. I mean, it's been good all season long.
To the nation for him too. He's the only left-hander, true left-handed hitter in the lineup against Rodon. You got De La Cruz as a switch hitter, and then all stacked with Reyes.
Had 2 hits in that last night.
Blue Jays beating the Guardians 3-0 top 5. Who's I'll check, but I'm wondering who Tampa's playing tonight. Rip to right.
And a base hit to
Base hit.
right
All right.
field.
2-out single.
2-out single for Friedel.
All right, gotta get who's up 2?
With this innings,
All I know is
balls hit
Ellie's
right
up
on the
3,
nose.
so
You
get
don't
this
see
out
that
and have
a
him lead
lot
off a 4th.
of Rodon this year.
Matt McClain. Big AB here,
Another
Chad.
ball
Big
that
AB.
just kinda
Excuse
stays
me.
out. A good slider,
Big AB.
not down. Just gets hammered to right field.
Have to keep an eye on Friedel. He has 9 stolen bases. And that extends a modest hitting streak to 4 straight.
Love you, Chad.
Matt McClain.
Need to win this game. This is a fucking playoff game in June, to be honest.
McClain's another guy that the Reds are hoping kind of bounce back. He's
Eyes
25
are
years
watery,
old,
bro.
but
What
he
the
was
hell?
fifth
Is it? When's allergy
of the
season
year
technically?
in
Is that over?
2023, but then he had a horrible shoulder surgery and he missed all of last year. Got off to a tough start this year offensively, but starting to tune it up now.
Let's go, Rodon. Give me something, baby.
Francona says that he reminds him.
I love this motherfucker. I really
Dustin
do.
Pedroia.
I love Carlos Rodon. Dude, this umpire strike call, bro.
Actually, that
Speed it
rookie
up.
year, he played a lot of shortstop.
Good
He went
grief.
back and forth, but then when De La Cruz showed up.
I'm gonna
then,
pull you guys
that
up
position's
mid-inning,
pretty
by the
much
way.
taken for now.
That's what we're doing. 2-1.
2-1.
No.
Former first
No.
round draft pick by the Reds out of UCLA, 17th overall. Did you hear when we had the UCLA product, Garrett Coleman, the booth for Florida?
You know what? I saw a picture of it, and I did. I bet he was great,
He
though.
was terrific.
Pops him up in play.
Right field, on the run, Judge,
Careful, Cap.
toward
Careful,
the
careful,
line.
careful, careful. Nice play.
And he makes the catch
Attaboy.
against the wall for the final out.
Nice little leaping grab by Judge.
Uses
Rodon.
all of the ballpark.
Scoreless through 3. He's matched Chase Burns, who is fucking nasty. But now, speaking of Judge, he'll get his second time up. Second time through the order past Grisham, who just got his second at bat before. But we got 2, 3, 4, Rice, Judge, Bellinger. Second time through against Burns. Chase Burns. Every time I say Burns, it's Corbin Burns comes to mind. But anyways, Rodon is match 0, so that's all we could ask for. Run into a run, hit a home run. Obviously, execute with runners in scoring position if you get that opportunity, which ideally they do at some point. I don't need a pretty win, yo. I just need a win. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a 1-0 lead, hey, Rodon, you got yourself a lead. Go take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, find a way to win. And so far, Rodon's doing his job. And now we'll have second time through the order. I'm very curious to see how Judge approaches this. He's due up second this inning again. Rice, Judge, Bellinger. Judge got a first pitch slider last time, and it wasn't a good one. I wonder if he gets first pitch fastball. Whatever it is,
Plays.
I want to fucking hit the ball, Chad. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oral B Electric cleans better with
How we doing? You see Pena might leave Houston since he's signed with Boris. I mean, that's a ways away. He ain't a free agent for another few years. But, yeah, I mean, he's definitely going for the bag doing that. Hey, what up, Steve? Hey, Steve, I was going to text you soon, by the way. I miss you. I was talking to Kiana today. I was like, I miss fucking Steve. Actually, she brought it up first, and then I just agreed. But I do miss you. Hope you're doing well. It was good. I don't even remember it. Just fucking did baseball today, did all that, chilling. You know, it was cold. Dan, name your top 3 favorite sodas. Coke Zero, Diet Coke, Pepsi Zero. Does that count? It's 3? Dan, you see Stroman's salad? No, I didn't, John. What is it? What did Stroman do? Did he get rocked? Fill me in. What up, Spence? Rage playing the Royals. What up? Thanks, Tommy. Holy crap, the Reds aren't swinging through fences getting base hits. This is nuts. They've been doing well. The new office is insane. Oh, word? Send me a video or something, Steve. I want to see what the hell you're up to. We're going to drink soon, dude. Oh, my fucking God. I got to rewind real quick. My volume was down. Chat, Ben Rice, homer. Imagine it doesn't go out. I got to rewatch the replay. All I saw was a swing. Yes! 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 Fire me up, chat! Fire me up! Ben Rice takes Chase Burns deep. A bomb to right field. Homer number, what, 13, I want to say? 13th homer of the 14th of the year for Rice. Yanks out to a 1-0 lead in the 4th inning. I don't mind swinging for the fences, yo. Well, I shouldn't say that. You don't want to fucking be a jackass. But home runs are good, is my point. Home runs are fucking good, chat. Let's go. Fire me up. Fire me up. All right. Yanks out to a 1-0 lead. Now listen, I don't want to be dramatic. Oh wait, let me not rewind. I did rewind, so I got to put it back on live time. We obviously got to score more than that, but also, again, just on like Rodon ace shit. As far as I'm concerned, bro, like, yo, Rodon, you got to lead, man. Like, we kind of need you to fucking carry the weight from this point forward. An unreasonable ask, but that's kind of where we're at with this offense right now. Regardless, huge home run by Rice. Huge. And a bomb. Let's go, chat. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. That's big. I'll put, what's his name? Chase Burns? I'll put his name in the guide. So what was that? I'll watch it back again. Was he sitting first pitch fastball? I'm going to watch it back. I'm putting Chase Burns in the caption, Yanks have. Yeah, dude, they're going to have to start playing Rice. Playoffs, Rice is going to play first base against righties. Goldschmidt will sit. That's getting down for a knock. Let's go, baby. Fire me up. Judge with a single. I get his post up. Give me a second, chat. No, it was a slider. Wow. So I wasn't able to fully process that because it was like they faded into like right into commercial break into that homer. It was a bomb. It was a fucking bomb, dude. Huge. Let's go. So now Judge follows up with a single up the middle. And yeah, so we got Belly, Jazz. Excuse me, Belly, Goldschmidt, Jazz. I'll fix the box score in 2 seconds. Dude, Rice is starting to get results again, which he was hitting the ball hard like crazy all along, but within the last week or so, he's getting the results, which is nice. His OPS got to be like, I know it's back over 800 now, but it's got to kind of be like in the 820s, I would imagine. All right, let me fix the box score, and then I got to post it on YouTube as a short. Anyways, just to recap that, Ben Rice, solo shot off Chase Burns, first run against him in his career. Yankees had to a 1-0 lead. Huge. Let's get more, though. Let's get more. Runner off first. That's Judge. Nobody out. 0-2 on Belly. Dude, Belly's a fucking dog, man. I had such like an old person moment yesterday. But like, rightfully so. When he laid out that second double, hustling like that, I think I said, that's a ball player, like 3 times. Ben Rice takes Chase Burns deep for a 1-0 Yankees lead in the 4th. Fire me out. I love Bellinger. He's a ball player. Yo, Chase Burns is kind of badass. His scream after the contact of the Rice home run. I mean, he's obviously going to be a Yankee one day. F7, all good. Ben Rice takes Chase Burns deep for his 14th of the year. Yo, 14 homers for Rice, man. Oh, I got to plug on my computer, goddamn. Sorry. All right, let's go, Goldie. 1 out, Judge off first. Top 4 Yanks lead 1-0. I love home runs.
You know what happened in 1970 on this day?
Rice is a dog, man.
Crosley Field closed.
Somebody asked the other day, and I don't think this is like a hot take amongst people that, like, I don't know. I don't want to say like in the know type thing or just like hard hit rate, whatever it may be. Like, if you know what Ben Rice is all about, and the eye test really tells you this anyways. Ceiling offensively, next to Judge. Well, I don't compare him to Judge, but after Judge, he has the highest ceiling on the Yankees offensively, no doubt. No doubt.
1-0 on Goldschmidt.
And yeah, he's playing over Goldie come the playoffs as of right now against righties.
High pop-up. De La Cruz puts it away. Well, also, this is going to be strange. On that very date, 1970, Bobby Mercer.
Oh, wait, let me see this shit, Steve. Yo, Steve, that's fucking sick.
I don't even know if I ever did that in the backyard and home run derby 4 in a row. That's a pretty good day.
Yo, Steve. Wait, so you're by... Are you World Trade Center, Steve? Not at the World, but like, is it by there? That's badass, dude. Hell yeah. What up, Chad? How we doing? 823 for Rice. Hell yeah, Morg. Fire me up. Yeah, I thought Ellie already was in center field, to be honest.
Nobody's ever done 5. People have done 4 in a row.
Let's go! 2-out single for Jazz. Judge the second. Second hit of the night off Burns. So Jazz fucking owns this kid. Ben, everyday first baseman next year. Yeah, John, for sure. And that was something we discussed even when Goldschmidt was going nuts. Just because of his age, not a knock on him or even a discussion about his regression. Like, yeah, no doubt. Ben Rice first base next year, every day.
You know, we gave you his numbers through 3 levels of the minors this year. High A, double
Let's go.
A,
All right, Volpe with a chance to do something. Let's see what he does here. You got a lot of sliders last AB. And he gets one here! Dog! No! No! Yeah! Let's go! Yes! 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 Oh, I love it, chat! Fire me up! Fire me up, baby! Let's go! Ah! Yes!
Well, great.
Yes, sir!
As a center fielder, if you're going to make a dive, especially head first.
Anthony Volpe, 2-run triple. Yankees lead 3-0. Oh, I love it. I love the motherfucker. I want to love the motherfucker. Every time he does something, bro, I just feel how much I love him, man. I want to root for you so bad, Volpe. And for right now, that's all exactly I'm going to fucking do. Way to be. I was nervous that that shit was going to stay up and get caught. Obviously, it didn't. Smoke that shit. Let's go, baby. Fire me up.
Tied with Bellinger, 3 triples to lead the team. You know, we talked with Boone a lot before the game about Volpe and the struggles he's been going through.
Click like on the stream if you haven't already, chat. Fire me up. I got stuff on Yanks half. 3-0 Yanks.
He said, but the production is there. That triple, he now has 43 runs batted in.
43 runs batted in.
Now it is looped to left field, foul territory, and Espinal puts it away.
I'm putting Chase Burns every time the Yankees score. 2-run triple off Chase Burns.
It started when Ben Rice redirected a hanging breaking ball and sent it 427 feet into the Cincinnati sky. 3-0 Yanks.
We revived Green River whiskey, and accidentally, it's ghost.
Jen.
Yes, GR.
What's a ghost's favorite drink?
Is it booze?
That's a good one.
Funny every time you tell it.
Ooh, quality control. It's labeled
Volpe, I'm so happy for you, man. I'm happy for you because motherfuckers like me, and I don't, like, no, I like, what I'm saying is, I don't, like, take it back. But, like, yo, word, shut me the fuck up, dude, please. Let's fucking go, dude. We want all, like, and I don't want to say late to the party because I think more so the way to go is a lot of people were premature to the party in roasting Volpe. But like I said earlier, like, after last night, it kind of graduated to a take for me of, I'm starting to get concerned about his, like, long-term future with the Yankees. And 1AB doesn't change that whatsoever, obviously. But like, if that's the side I'm leaning on, bro, prove me wrong, please. I pray to fucking God you do, dude. I love you. I love you. I love you. 3-0 Yanks, that's huge. I guess up on YouTube, too. I think I fucking...
Clean with a tap.
Oh, God, that was hype.
With lemonade wrenches,
That was so hype, chat. Fire me up.
also customize your
Fire me
to
up,
protect
dude.
the stuff you love. And prices
Yeah,
start as
word
low
up.
as
Let's go,
$5
chat.
a month.
Yo, quick little roll call. We got George, we got Zach, we got Wagme, Jordan, Iran, Razor, Craig for JJ, Buccaneers dude, my guy Luke, Truth, Luna, Morg. Cam, what's good, Cam? How you doing, brother? I'm not sure I said hello to you. Good to see you, man. Also, shout out my guy Levi, too. I'm not sure if he's here. Hello, Dan, that emotion. Oh, dude, I was waiting. I kind of told myself coming into tonight's stream, like, yo, I'm going to let it come to me. Like, what we say in the pregame, need him to show me something. And we got a lot of game left, but that's what I was kind of waiting for, bro. I was waiting to fucking erupt. This is how I like to be, dude. I like to get fucking hyped. I don't like to be all zen, bullshit, pussy shit. I want to fucking watch and root for the goddamn Yankees, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Fire me up. Who's second on the team in RBIs? It might be Volpe. Honestly. We could check, but anyways, love you guys to death. I'm going to pull you guys up in between half innings like I've been doing. But let's go. Fire me up. 3-0 Yanks. Rodon's got a lead.
You know, today is a day that you look around the ballpark, and it might not be a sellout, but it's close. And I was told by an usher before the game...
Dude, I'm hot in my own room. Maybe some screaming.
I said, well, what is that?
Come on, Rodon. Need a score this year.
For $1, you get an ice cream cup. For $2, you get a hot dog. And for $3,
That's awesome.
you get a beer.
Are you
And I
serious?
said, well, they have a limit, right? He goes, no, you can get as many as you want.
Oh, it's going to be like the Cleveland.
And then he stopped, he said, by the end of the night, we're peeling people off the seats.
It's going to be like the $1 beer night with Cleveland.
Some ice cream? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Oh, I thought the ball was getting out for a second. I was like, what?
No, 6. 3 for beer, 2 for hot dog, 1 for ice cream.
Yeah, you're right. I was
Wow, Nevelly's not here to help you with that math, right?
I took my subtraction. I was taking off the hot dogs. I don't like them anyway.
And he said it's a very popular day when college is in session because all the college kids come here for the $3 beers.
Yeah, we had that dime a beer night story not too long ago on the air. It worked out well, huh?
That was awesome, man. That's... Chat, maybe it's fucking falling into the trap of recency bias. That might be, like, not my favorite moment all season long, but it's up there, man. That Volpe 2-run triple. That fired me up.
0-2. Yeah, there's a $2 hot dog.
My screen keeps like going black on my feed.
I asked you if you wanted to Skype.
Fire me up, Chad. Fire me up.
I have not had a hot
I'm
dog,
good off Ryan
I'd say,
McMahon.
in 30 years. I used to love them.
Really?
I'll see what he's doing this show. I'm just like kind of like out in Ryan McMahon
just broke
fatigue
up,
with the
huh?
trade deadline.
Well, I'm like that. I get over breakups quick, but I ballooned up to 270. I said, now that's about enough.
No, is that like? Are you exaggerating?
No.
You actually weigh 270.
I look like Dave Remington. Remember that offensive lineman?
Yes.
Big neck, which supported the big head. But I would have 2 hot dogs every game at Yankee Stadium. I mean, that adds up.
That's kind of crazy, Kay. 2 hot dogs every single game he called.
I'm sure that wasn't the only thing I ate.
That's fucking nuts, Kay. I ain't gonna lie.
So I just
When I
want
say
all
like
turkey,
every
that's
hot
it.
dog, I mean this is a BS thing, but like I guess it's a somewhat, I don't know, metaphorically prove a point. Every hot dog like takes 15 minutes off your life or something.
I'm guessing, Paul, that Justin Shackle's never had a hot dog. This guy, he worships his body.
Shaq's shredded. I remember we were in the Arizona house a couple years ago for John Boy. Dude woke up fucking
That one is driven down
at like
the left
6
field
a.m. to go
line.
run like 10
It's a
miles.
base hit up against the wall.
So that'll be a one-out double for Steer.
Goes into second with a double.
By the way, didn't mention it, but getting Ellie to
I'm from New Jersey.
fly
New
out
Jersey
to lead off
has
getting huge.
Excellent hot dogs.
Oh, I know.
Runner on second, 1 out.
But you steer away from it.
Every now and then you indulge. I never had 2 a game like you. My goodness.
And those were big hot dogs in the press box at Yankee Stadium.
That's crazy on K's end, yo. That really is.
Now, they do limit 2 items per transaction. But you can go back and have more transactions. Here's Tyler Stevenson. First runner in scoring position for the Reds against Rodon.
Now, Michael,
Nice
did you
ones.
get chicken tenders yet?
I have not, because I'm a little bit hesitant to do the review without Meredith, because Meredith is a big part of it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But that means we won't review Cincinnati.
Does that only happens on the road too?
Yeah. Well, we're going to do Yankee Stadium at the end.
Okay.
So the review will have to wait 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fly ball center field, decently
Fly
hit.
ball, right center field.
Catch guy,
Drifting back
2 dead.
is Judge. Strong throw.
Yeah, nice throw.
And Steer kind of Cadillac his way into third, but Judge showed off his arm there.
Let's go, Rodon. Keep it scoreless, baby. Come on.
Good job, and that's just
Let's go, Chet.
total, like a misconception to the runner that you're not even going to have a play, and all of a sudden you just make a quick tag, and he almost got it. Just standing there like nothing's happening. Boom. I think it would have been in there, but yeah, it would have been close.
Sometimes we lose appreciation for the kind of arm that Judge has.
Accurate too.
And he doesn't even wind up. It seems like free and easy.
Very accurate, very over the top, true throw.
Reese Hines. 0-1.
Yeah, you throw up 3, and now if you're Rodon, you've got an opportunity to get out of this inning. And
Come on,
keep that
baby.
0 on the board for the Reds. This is a big out for him.
That one gets past Wells, but
Thank God.
not far enough. For some reason, Steer was diving back to third as Wells was retreating to get the ball.
Yeah, that was the
I
weirdest
am just
thing.
gonna really
Everybody looked
quick
at him to see if he
one-ear
was coming
watch.
home, and he was going
I want
back
to see
to
my
third,
Volpe
like
fucking
head first.
crash out. Or not
This
crash
was
out.
very
Positive
odd.
crash out.
This
Exciting
must
crash
not have
out.
picked it up.
Yeah. Wow. And a strike. 1 and 2 on Hines. He's mad at the glove for not holding onto the ball.
You know, I got mad at bats. Get mad at your glove sometimes. It just doesn't listen.
Going fucking nuts.
2-2.
Remember, Hines struck out on a changeup and missed it in a big way. I think that Rodon would try that pitch against something going away from it after he showed him that slider in.
Ground ball left side, make a play, Jazz. Good strong throw, give me something. Thank you, Goldie. Thank you, man. Jazz, you gotta get that fucking shit right. I know you should be at second, but make a good throw. Anyways, no harm, no foul. Way to be, Goldie. We're down scoreless through 4. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. Chat, stop saying you got it. They don't mean it like that, Landon. I respect what you're saying, but they don't mean it like that. Don't worry. I say that too. I know I shouldn't, but I don't mean it that way. Trust me. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Way to be, Goldie. I'm gonna fucking wedgie. God damn. Oh my man. Be right back, chat.
Experience Verilux XR Track, a progressive lens engineered with AI and powered by individual measurements of your visual behavior. A lens personalized to you by an Essilor expert optician. Verilux.
All right, the Yankees return to Prime tomorrow to take on the Reds. Don't miss a
Prime tomorrow.
Beginning at 9 at 6:30. Try it again at 6:30.
Audio's still good, chat. Again, I was pretty quiet yesterday, so I had to I turned it up.
Good situation. Yankees have a lead. Rodon on the mound, throwing the ball well. Jazz Chisholm talking about how he almost got it. And then you got Freddie.
Hey, Jazz, you gotta improve those throws, brother. We're all good though. 3-0 Yanks through 4. Top 5, Peraza, then top. Quick check-in on the chat. How we doing? Hell yeah, Lord, my guy. Read the Bible. I do. Hey, Craig, don't fucking take what I say and admit to you guys in confidence and use it against me. I know. I did likes today, though. It makes you feel better. Yeah, Luke goes, relax, man. This is a delusional Yankee fan watch party. It's not that serious. I'm with you, Luke. I'm with you. But I also, listen, I understand. I respect what you're saying, Landon. I don't want to disrespect your religion at all. And we probably see things very similarly in that regard, but it's a figure of speech, my friend, unfortunately. I think I'm too far gone in saying it. So, no disrespect, trust me, but I can't guarantee I'm not going to say it again. I probably can guarantee I will say it again, honestly. And again, I don't mean that in a punk way. Let's do it, baby. Yo, I would love, listen, I'm, Anakin episode 3, I want more, but I know I shouldn't. At the very least, I want one more run off of Burns. You give me 4 runs off Burns, then it's a fucking party, baby. Oh, he's in there. Word up. Line right to Elliott and just pops out of his glove. That probably should be an E6. I don't care either way what they do with it.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Peraza did smoke that ball. That ball should be called. If Volpe doesn't catch that, I'm probably pretty fucking pissed. Anyways, Peraza reaches to lead off the 5th. Top 5. Runner on first, nobody out. And top of the order. Grisham, Rice, Judge. My hands feel kind of grimy.
Looks small on his hand, doesn't it?
I don't know why. I just showered. I showered at the gym, chat. One of my favorite things to do is showering at the gym.
All use a smaller glove because they have to be able to.
Can I say something really quick? I won't get on a tangent.
Like that, but
Grisham shows bunt takes.
when you're 6'5",
I know it's a locker
The
room.
glove even looks
And
small.
trust me, I'm very much like I played high school sports. Like, I'm very much along the vibe of, like, you know, like dudes being dudes. I get it. I tell you, though, dude, I know it's a locker room. I think some people want to walk around butt fucking naked in the locker room. Like, they almost want you to see their fucking junk. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just, like, strut throughout the locker room with, like, no. It's like, you know, I mean, I get changed in the locker room. I'm fucking showering in there. Like, I get it. Like, you know, you kind of do it with a little bit of, like, decency. I don't know. There was this dude today. I see, you would have thought he was fucking posing for Playboy or something. 1-2 on Grisham.
1-2.
I wish I had some ice. I put it in my coffee.
Reds are starting to get a little hot. They've won 11 of 16 games.
Yo, are there any lurkers out there that aren't in the
They
chat
have
but
not
just
been
watching?
swept all year.
Which is totally okay. I want to hear from you once.
Because they won yesterday. Another quick move by
I respect
Burns.
that. I do that all the time in other streams myself. Let me hear from the lurkers real quick. Who's lurking?
If you are calling to add new services for your home, press 1. If you are calling to add new services for your business, press 2.
I'm not doing any of that, you fucking idiot.
3. To get started, please say or enter the 10-digit phone number on your account, or say, use my account number. You can also say, become a customer.
I don't know my account number. Let's go. Chat, if you got me back, I'm fucking on the phone with like Optimum. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know my fucking account number, you idiot.
You'd like to use your account number,
No, you
right?
dumb fuck. I don't want to use my account number.
My mistake.
Yeah,
Sure. Please say or enter your account number.
I don't have my account
If you
number.
need a moment to find it, say
No, get me to a person, please. I swear to God, bro, if I'm missing something in the fucking game, better hope that's not the fucking case.
sorry.
Better hope I'm not missing
Sorry.
Don't have it.
Sorry, I still didn't get that. Say or enter your account number as it appears on your bill. You can also say, I don't know it, or
I don't know it. I gotta plug my radio in, y'all. I don't even know where the goddamn charger went. Oh, it's right here. Hold up, chat. Hold up. I gotta plug in the goddamn radio. I'm missing the game. Optimum's fucking me. And I don't think I forgot to pay my bill. I don't know my account number. Dumb fucking.
This is for your home, right?
Yes, it's for my home. I'm plugging my radio.
How can I
chat.
help you today?
My internet's not working, brother.
Sorry, you're calling to make a payment, right?
No, I don't think so.
Power on.
Get me to a
Bluetooth
fucking
mode.
person.
Connected. FM mode.
Representative, representative, representative.
He's also been on the injured list off and on. It's hitting under.
My internet went down,
200.
shit. I don't know what's going
He's
on.
up at 200 now. Exact. No.
Well, it's bottom 5 now. What happened?
Swing and a miss.
Dude, you're a fucking idiot,
He went
robot.
up
Kill
to
yourself.
204. Started the night at 196. That one hit got him up to 204, which means he doesn't have a lot.
I don't know my account number.
Here's the 0-1.
Please select one of the following menu options, and I will connect you to the right.
Alright, I'm leaving this radio on. I don't know if you guys got me or not, but I gotta deal with this bullshit.
He's pinpointing. That's the better part of that whole story. He's got 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. The 1 walk erased in a double play. Giving up no runs on 4 hits. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Talk about a quick dismissal. Breaking ball in the dirt. That's strikeout number 4, 2 away here in the 5th inning.
And that is the one thing when you have a lot of use, that's what happens. That bounced on the plate. There was no way that was going to be a strike, but he had made up his mind, obviously, that he was going to swing at that pitch.
Santiago Espinal, the third baseman. 0 for 1. It's outside, ball one, right-hand hitter. Rodon and Wells in a really good rhythm here. There's the 1-0. Fastball on the inside corner for strike. 1-1.
We're talking about Encarnacion Strand. He's 3 now for his last 30, and one of those 3 is that single tonight. 3 for his last 30.
1-1. Swing on, hit to center field, and right on the line. Going back is Trent Grisham. Mr. Smooth and Easy makes the catch in a 1-2-3 frame thrown by Carlos Rodon. Looking good as he is bidding for his 10th win of the season. The first guy to get there in the major leagues if that happens. On WFAN, 3-0 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Step up to the plate with confidence with the Jeep brand's newest MVP, the all-electric Jeep Wagoneer S. Year after year, the Jeep brand has delivered game-changing technology and features to help keep you off the bench and on to your next adventure. By blending thoughtful luxury capability and advanced technology, the Jeep Wagoneer S is one key player that doesn't disappoint. Experience the brand new head-turning design and luxurious interior without sacrificing on the legendary performance you love. Excellent range capacity opens up the playing field, and with 4x4 capability, featuring select terrain driving modes, how you play the game is up to you. The interior cabin of Wagoneer S pays special attention to detail with high-quality luxury refinements and seamless connectivity that surrounds you in comfort, along with premium seating, ambient lighting, and over 170 standard safety and security features. And like most All-Stars, it can really motor, especially with standard 600 horsepower. It's rugged, plays aggressive, and isn't afraid to get dirty. And with the exciting offers and deals going on right now at your local Jeep brand dealer, it all adds up to Jeep Wagoneer S being a steal. So hurry in today and blast one out of the park. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Sal Licata here, and wow, are we thrilled with the incredible job CertaPro painters did on our house. So clean, so efficient, they actually listened to us. They answered all of our questions and made incredible suggestions. House looks better than it ever has, and we can't wait to show it off to all our friends this summer. Just wow. Even my wife, who's impossible to please, she loves it. If you need some exterior painting done for your home or business, call CertaPro Painters at 1-800-GO-CERTA. That's Certa with a C, or go to CertaPro.com.
For quality and an exceptional value, reach for Black Bear meats, cheeses, franks, and sausages. Perfect for lunch, the grill, and dinner planning. Delicious, made simple. Black Bear products are available exclusively at ShopRite.
Well, that's it for the rookie Chase Burns, who has made his major league debut. In comes 31-year-old right-hander. He's been around a lot. Ian Jabot. We saw him a lot in a couple of years in the 19 and 20. He's also played with the Twins, the Reds. He's been here since 2022. Ian Jabot, fastball slider, a little bit of a change.
First hitters, Cody Bellinger looks at the pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Cody 0 for 2, strikeout looking. And a fly to left.
Burns getting a hug from his catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
It's outside to Cody. Look, the young man acquitted himself nicely. Burns 5 innings of 6 hit, 3-run ball. All earned, no walks, 8 strikeouts. He gave up a home run to Ben Rice.
Ian Jabot, an ERA of under 1 in his last 8 appearances.
Cody drives one center field, backs up Friedel. He's got room. Well to the left of the 404 side. Makes the catch, is 1 away.
Chat, I don't know, do you guys got me right now?
Flaky, medium, delicious, available at Yankee Stadium.
So my fucking internet went down. And yeah, you definitely just fucking saw the news, by the way. We'll talk about it later. Anyways, my internet's down. I did pay my bill. I just paid it again. It showed nothing was past due. So I have concerns there's another internet outage in Hoboken. So I have you guys connected to my hotspot right now. But this is very much not ideal. You can't have internet outages while the New York Yankees are playing. That is never okay. I don't know why I'm still on the fucking phone with these idiots.
Yeah, when you get a prize rookie who can throw an 80
hold
pitcher,
on.
you want to come out and see this.
Here's the radio. Just gotta make do in the meantime.
Slider in there.
Let me refresh the box score real quick.
2-1.
Sorry guys, I know this sucks.
It was fastball, slider, and change. Last time we saw him, that was just a cutter right there. So he's added that. He's a veteran, been around.
I'm gonna pull you guys up in a moment. I just gotta figure all this out.
And fouled off.
Internet outage
Catcher the umpire,
while the New York
fouled
Yankees
off
are
to the
playing.
right side.
What
Goldschmidt today,
worthless,
strikeout
pathetic
to
pieces
pop
of
up to
fucking
short, 0
shit.
for 2.
And yo, I just got a good ass deal with Optimum literally a few weeks ago, where my bill's $25 a month because this happened before, and it was like pretty awesome. They felt so bad about it, they fucking made my bill $25 a month. It's like word. But now I guess it's just happened again while the New York Yankees are playing, which is unacceptable. You don't make me miss the fucking Yankee game ever.
Third season with the Reds.
And Optimum is currently doing that. Alright, I'm hanging up this fucking phone call. I'm gonna check Reddit. Let me pull you guys up really quick. I don't even know if you guys got me or not.
Yanked way foul down the left field line. Goldschmidt 2 for 5, a walk and a strikeout against you, Bill.
What up, Chad? You guys got me and shit? I mean, it still isn't ideal because I'm going off the hotspot, so like we have the radio going. So is it Goldschmidt 2-2 count, 1 out? Bear with me, I gotta get my Wi-Fi back up and running.
Slump right here. Not a slump, but not exactly what he'd done earlier in the season.
I got my YouTube recording going off the hotspot too, which is nice. What up, Unknown? Oh, John, honestly, that's ideal, or at least for being in this situation, having you guys here is awesome. I got my radio, I got you guys. This honestly I could deal with. Word. Appreciate you guys. Sorry about all that. It's just a matter of like Yank Savs suffering from it, which we gotta make sure does not happen. Which Optimum is currently allowing to happen, which is unacceptable. You don't make me miss fucking Yankee games. I don't complain about anything in this fucking world, dude. Nothing. I really don't. You don't make me miss the fucking New York Yankees, though. Ever. Everybody fucking knows that. That's like the one thing you just don't fucking do. You don't make me miss the fucking Yankee game. The whole fucking day is this shit. I got my hotspot fucking running my whole crib right now, yo. So I'm gonna have this pulled up for... Oh shit, let me...
Popped up again.
I guess for you guys, it's kind of like a similar experience. I mean, it's just a different audio feed. You're hearing it from the radio.
Totally. Well, today is game number 79 for the Yankees, game number 80 for the Reds.
All right, Hotspot's supporting everything right now. My hotspot is getting the stream going. My hotspot is running 2 VPN-connected MLB TV recordings.
People, I mean, Clemens, you couldn't talk to
yeah,
on
I mean,
the day
we're
that he
good,
pitched.
technically. This is all hotspot right here. That's kind of hype. Shout out Verizon, yo. And not shout out to fucking Optimum, which I need to check Hoboken Reddit to see if anybody else is dealing with this.
August 2nd, to be exact, the Speedway Classic, and you know, you've had the Field of Dreams.
Oh, here you go. Well, this person says, oh, here you, whoa, this is odd. So, in Hoboken Reddit, it was posted yesterday, actually, that the internet has been out since 11:30 a.m. And everybody's bugging out. Asked what provider, they said Optimum. Funny enough, oh, okay, I see. So, obviously, my shit was working, but people are saying it's been on and off for them. So, Optimum's fucking this whole thing up. And I just paid my, like, next month's bill for no reason, because I was worried it was that. I'm gonna fucking have to comment in Hoboken Reddit. Actually, no, I'm not, and you guys would see my Reddit history, and that would get me into trouble. No, I'm just kidding. I got my answer. It's on Optimum, but I guess we're good. Hey, Yanks are at the 3-0 lead. I got my feet. I mean, I'm technically good right now, right? You guys got me. My stream's going. My hotspot is supporting fucking everything in my crib right now. I got my YouTube recording going off my phone. I got my Yanks have clips recording going off my phone. So 2 MLB TV feeds with a VPN going HD off my fucking Verizon hotspot. My stream going off my Verizon hotspot. That's pretty fucking sick, to be honest. This should be a commercial for Verizon.
You know, he took something off of it. Same location, just off speed, down.
I almost took the fattest rip of the pen too, but I was like, nope, don't do that. I want to pull up the chat again. I'm trying to get on my iPad. I don't want to connect another thing to my hotspot though. Chat, what have I missed? Has it been kind of like an actual? I mean, I would prefer the Yankees score. Obviously, don't get me wrong, but has it been kind of like I haven't missed much? It was a Rodon scoreless 5th. Yanks haven't scored 5th or 6th, but they're winning 3-0. Obviously, we're here for the scoring and all that. Yo, Iran, my guy with a fucking $20 super chat. I appreciate you so much, Iran. Thank you. Dude, you're fucking awesome, Iran. I love you, dude. Says, put this towards paying your internet bill already, you bum. My warehouse goat would never. Thanks for working so hard across YN Jam, posting so fast, streaming so often. Iran, that means so much to me, dude. Thank you so much. And I really fucking, I always appreciate a super chat. That just made me feel better, dude. Thank you so much. Now, again, to be fully transparent, it's not my internet bill. Now, I did just pay my internet bill for no fucking, I mean, I guess I had to pay it eventually anyways. But at first, I was, like, panicking, like, did I not pay my bill? So I just went and paid, like, my bill. But you know how, like I paid my bill the 5th of June, and then they just have the next month ready to go. So I just paid that to be sure. But then I find out it's an internet outage in Hoboken, which is irritating. But, hey, we're all good. I appreciate you so much, dude. $20 super chat, Ron. You're fucking crazy, man. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for hanging out. We got 170 people in here still. Chris asks, are you still Nick free? Gotta be honest with you guys. No, I am not. No, I am not. The June swoon, I like to think I've been handling it well, but Tuesday, when I was crashing out on Yanks Ave after the 6-game losing streak, I did pick up Zins. So, told you guys I wouldn't lie to you. So, not gonna. Now, I'm not like, I'm chewing like Nicorette, to be honest. But, yeah, yo. I pride myself on fucking discipline, but not enough apparently. We'll be back off on it at some point. Soon. Very soon. But, yeah, not gonna lie to you guys. Had a nicotine relapse. I did quit cold turkey, by the way. I fucking got through the symptoms, no problem. It's just, you know, even more embarrassing, actually. It was like the mental side of it. I just wanted it. And I gave in, which is unfortunate, but it is the truth. Anyways, hey, Heck, I appreciate you too, man. Thank you so much. Heck with the $5 super chat. Says, it sucks. Nah, you didn't miss nothing. That is good. That is good. And thank you guys, by the way, for being cool with the nicotine thing. Again, I told you I wouldn't lie to you. And, yeah, it's a week ago today. Actually, no, it was Thursday. It was Thursday. The last game against the Angels. So, yeah, Thursday. Word up, though. So, I did not miss anything, which is nice. So, we're chilling. I think I'm just going to be able to watch the game. Talk to you guys a little bit. Thanks so much for being cool for that during that whole thing. I love you guys. Love you guys to death. For real. You guys are awesome. And I appreciate the question, Chris. Goldschmidt's going to work his way out of this. I love his defense. Yeah, Nick, I was talking to Max today. Max Mann is my guy. Follow him on Twitter. It's a great follow. And it's like, no matter, even if Goldschmidt is, like, regressing offensively and he's not going to... And the fastball, not hitting fastballs this month, like, that is a concern when talking about a player that you're worried about age being a factor. He's still a ball player. Like, between, yeah, the defense, like you mentioned... I don't like saying this because it's so cliche, but you got to say it about Goldschmidt. Like, his presence is not invaluable at all. Or, did I use that right? I think so. But, like, the other day we saw on Sunday with the base running. He pinch ran for Stanton. He fucking booked it and scored the go-ahead run on Jazz's double or whatever it was. So, yeah. No, I still love Goldschmidt a lot. I'm glad to have him here. And, yo, if it comes down to it, we got Ben Rice. No matter what, and this is probably a conversation even when he was hitting, like, yo, Goldschmidt's raked against lefties, and he was hitting for average for a while against righties. Power, not so much. Good chance there was a world where Ben Rice was starting against righties in the playoffs, playing first base anyways. So, you could be in a worse spot for potential regression of your first baseman that was hitting 340 the first 2 months. Anyways, let me just kind of like get my mind in what's going on here. We got a 3-0 lead, Chad. It's bottom 6. Rodon is doing exactly what we needed him to do. Scoreless, 5 1/3 so far. Keep going. What's his pitch count at, by the way? Is box score all good? 81 pitches, is that right? Which is fine. Get through this, then you should be able to get through 7 as well. Hope we get a big fucking Yanks app post for me for this. This will be an awesome outing to celebrate. Yo, okay. Let's get a little more hype on that, yo. That was a nice-ass fucking play. And speaking of, like, perfect timing, yo. Yo, shout out my guy, Nick. And all that we were just talking about, what else Goldschmidt brings to the table. What a nice-ass fucking play by Goldschmidt. I'm going to post that.
Goldschmidt just seems to do everything right defensively.
Let's go, chat. Fire me up. Yo, click like on the stream if you haven't already. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah.
Here's Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 2 tonight. And that's major leagues. Not just the American.
Dive and this ball bounces Good chance it's going to be a base hit because Rodon's not going to get there. It's weird to look down and see De La Cruz, who's number 44. Everything right. I was playing here. 44 was Eric Davis. Right. You know, he was an absolute stud, one of the better players in all of baseball. Now you've got a chance. For
I am enjoying this game, chat.
Same organization.
I'm enjoying this game.
Something like that.
Oh, Foolish is awesome. We had him on BT yesterday, and he was great.
Eric Davis was kind of a big deal here. I'm surprised that the number's not retired.
I am still pretty pissed about Optum, by the way, just the principle of it. But we're good.
I mean, he's who we kind of followed the lead from.
And it interrupted my flow a little bit with the game.
And we ended up beating Pittsburgh in the playoffs that year, and those were the two best players in the National League. Was Barry Bonds from Pittsburgh and Eric Davis from Cincinnati. And also we had Barry Larkin, who ended up in the Hall of Fame. So.
And now he's a broadcaster to the left of on Cincinnati television.
Yeah, I've had a good time the last couple days catching up with Barry Larkin. That's his number 11. He was a great shortstop. And the whole family just full of athletes. His son played in the NBA for a while. His brothers played at Moeller, played at Notre Dame. It's just a family, a Cincinnati family that grew up with, you know, just great athletes.
Now, it must be something in the water here, because you and Larkin have the same program. He only does home games on TV.
But I'm traveling. Is this considered a home game?
No,
I'm sleeping in my own bed.
This is your home, too. Swing and a miss. And De La Cruz down on strikes. And Rodon has retired 8 in a row. There's a Hall of Famer, Barry Larkin.
Yo, such an old head caption by me on Yanks Ave. It's Goldschmidt may not be hitting lately, but the dude is just a damn good ball player. Where are my gray hairs at, chat? I'm sure there's somewhere. Anyways, word up. Now I get a fresh inning. This will probably lock me back in. 7-8-9. Volpe. Wells Peraza. Let's do it, yo. Rodon scoreless through 6. We'll get the 7th. He's at 86 pitches, so complete the 7th. Ideally scoreless, and that'll be about as good of an outing as you could have asked for, which I certainly was asking for going into tonight's game. 3-0 Yanks. Going to the top of the 7th, yo. Holy shit, this game's kind of flying. Let me see if my Wi-Fi's back on. No, it's not. Whatever. So I'm pulling up the chat on my phone. That's what I'm doing. Dan, you're too young to have gray hairs already. I know. I don't think I do, but, you know, it might be somewhere. I feel like everybody gets, like, one strand of gray hair at some point, and they start freaking out about it, and then it's not until another, like, 5 years later that they actually, like, start graying out. Well, I guess it's different for everybody. I don't care about the gray. I do want to keep my hair for a while. Just because I wouldn't look good bald. Some people look good bald. I wouldn't look good bald. When does Rose come back? Rose comes back, I believe, not like right away, beginning of July, but I think, I want to say after 4th of July weekend. 4th of July is a Friday. I want to say that Monday afterwards. So what, the 7th? I think Rose is back of July. I appreciate you, Spencer. Thank you so much, dude. Oh, Tuki, you're so right, dude. The vibes are so much better when the Yankees are up. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Dan, you got any stories from Foolish at the JM office, dude? Honestly, yo, at the office, I didn't interact with him too much. I kind of stick to my own, I have my own little, like, office in the, office. Not like office, but I have my own room that I'm in that they set me up at. That's kind of like just how I need to roll. I don't like to be in I'm not very much a, what do they call it? Like a co-working environment or, what's that fucking open floor environment type worker. Like, I got to focus. I got to kind of be in my own thing. So I'm in my own room, kind of keep to myself. And then I have all my people that will come in there and, like, I'll chop it up with them. And, like, I don't know, I'm a yap in the office. But actually, I didn't interact with Foolish all that much. Because, honestly, until, like, the 2nd or 3rd day he was there, I didn't know he was there. Because I was just, like, minding my own business. But, nah, we were talking to him. I was talking to him on our Baseball Today recording of the day. He's awesome. And dude fucking knows ball. And I'm saying that about somebody that is leaning towards Cal Raleigh for MVP. Anyways, I'm going to get back to watching the game, chat. I'll pull you back up in a moment. Thank you so much. And yeah, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Dan, who is one bullpen arm you like to see us get? Honestly, Buck, for the bullpen arms, even through the deadline, I won't name anybody specific, most likely. Unless there's something that really stands out, because I just trust the Yankees in that regard. I think we're going to go live on Thursday and do some stuff regarding the deadline, the team overall. Volpe down on strikes, all good. I want to find the third baseman that I want. or maybe second baseman, infield. I want to nail down the infield that I want to get, and I kind of want to do that like this week. It's July in like a week from now, yo. I think literally a week from now is July. So, off day on Thursday. I really want to. I think I'm going to do a stream on Thursday. Kind of like assessing the current state of the team and then looking ahead to the trade deadline. It'll either be live or it won't, but I'll keep you guys posted. We're getting there though. Like I'm gonna go in depth on that because I want to start looking into it myself. But again, as for the relievers, like I trust the Yankees to figure that out. They usually do. Definitely got to get not just somebody, but multiple guys for sure.
Austin is 0 for 2 today. 5 for his last 31.
What up, Sloke?
His walk rate has dropped from last year. He had a really good walk rate last year of 11.4. This year it's down to 6.5%. Just missed with that one, 2-2.
Yo, shout out to the JM not JM baseball, JM softball team. They won tonight. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, yo. My fucking dogs. Fuck yes. Fire me up.
All right, here we go.
So a teammate of yours.
Yo, I fucking love this shit, yo. So the John Boy, they got like in our office, they got a softball team going. Which, like, I was saying, if it were a Sunday morning league, I would have been down. I just, they played at 6 o'clock tonight, and obviously that's not something I can do. But they're posting fucking post games and shit. That's my boy Noah. They won 14-4. Let's go! Noah hit a fucking homer too. Fire me up, dog.
You can eliminate some people. You can eliminate Bernie. You can eliminate Jeter. Posada.
Fucking Noah hit a homer. Top performer, Noah. 2 for 3 homer. Or looks good in the backwards trucker hat. Noah is my fucking guy, yo. Let's go. I love it.
No way.
Hell yeah.
That's a pretty impressive inning for Brent Suter.
All right, I need to let me pull up the chat again really quick, and then I want to get a post up for Rodon soon. Maybe we can do a trade idea tier list. Oh, I like that, Mork. You like those tier lists, don't you, Mork? I do want to do one for at least the way we always do it with like the players and like grading Yankee players so far because that's nice and fun. But yeah, go live for it. I want to go live for it too. What's good, JK? How you doing, brother? I wish the available infielders wasn't as limited as it is. Yeah, I know. I don't think we need Suarez after watching what poor defense did. Yeah, that's the thing. Suarez's defense, man. Like I'm good off that, admittedly. Like, and I never used to kind of be that way, but I'm not worried about the offense enough to sacrifice defense for it. I'm not. We got to improve the offense. Like there's one final addition to be made, and it's really just replacing Peraza or / DJ as like an everyday infielder. But yeah, I do want to go live for it. Let's see. Who's your office bestie at John Boy? You must have one. Oh, yeah, dude, honestly, I fucking have a bunch. Ryan Cohen's my boy. Dalton Feely's my boy. BBD's my boy. Max Manus is my boy. My fucking guys. I love them to death. Now, those are the ones I interact with the most. But, honestly, I fucking love everybody there, and that's cliche to say, but, like, not for me, per se. I mean, there's certain genre of people that typically I wouldn't get along with, but I find myself fucking loving. And by that, I mean, like, I'll say, like, the suits and whatnot. Like, there's a certain vibe I have that typically wouldn't mesh with other vibes. But it does. Like, I truly do love everybody there. But, nah, my boys, Ryan Cohen, BBD. Shout out Kiana. I'm fucking talking to her all the time. Sarah, Chloe, Trish, all of them. We got some dogs at JM. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, good question. Dan, Jake, Joe's, and Jimmy has to be the best office in America. LMAO. What's good, MF? How we doing, brother? BBD's laughing in the background. They're talking Yankees. Yeah, dude, BBD's fucking awesome. Oh, Morgan, you going to the All-Star Game party? Hell yeah. I won't be there, but that's dope. I'm actually taking PTO during the All-Star break. I'm hyped. I, like, mentioned that I was kind of thinking about it. Like, kind of want to. And, Maddie Mass, who's, like, my manager and shit, my boy, but also my manager. He, like, kind of, like, jumped on it right away. He's like, no, you're going to take PTO. I'm like, all right, word. That's the first time I've taken this would be the first, like, actual vacation I've been on with John Boy in my 5 years there. Or, like, PTO type vacation. Oh, Rodon's done already, man. I don't know if I love that. He was at 86 pitches. Careful, Matty Masters in the chat. Hey, I just gassed him up. That is my guy. Was he actually? I love Matty. All right, Rodon's done, so I'm just gonna. What was Rodon's pitch count? Wasn't it like 80? It was 88, and he was kind of cruising. Although obviously I didn't see the last couple innings thoroughly because my internet went out. But all right, let's hope this goes well. Loiza's look good, and very quietly a 2.76 ERA. So let's hope this works out. In the end, shout out to Rodon. Definitely an 8 performance, 6 shutout innings. I'm gonna post it on Yanks Ave right now. He could have done one more inning. I'm still not fully confident in Loiza. That's fair, not being 100% confident. I am. I'm like 90% confident. It seems like it's the second inning that usually gives him trouble. So maybe right now we go. I mean, actually, it should just be 1 inning for Loiza. You go Loiza here, and then I bet you they go Weaver for the 8th, and then Williams for the 9th. I think we're kind of trending that direction. At least maybe until Weaver looks fully back. But it's right there for Loiza for the 7th, Weaver/Williams for the 8th, Weaver/Williams for the 9th. All right, I'll be right back, chat. Not back. I'm staying right here, but from the chat, I'll be right back. I got to get a picture of Rodon to post. I have thoroughly enjoyed this stream, by the way, chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Good vibes tonight. It's been a good one. Although not done yet, obviously. And after I post this, I'm going to get into the final arc of this game mode. The third act, if you will. Literally the third act.
Beater throws hard. He hasn't made it up here.
We should start saying that more. Like how they do for like movies and shit. The third act. We're now in the third act of this game. That's kind of cool. I tell you, Chad, I do love streaming. I really do. Again, though, I feel like it's just like a lot of times this year when we have been streaming, like they've lost. I truly think my record this year is probably 500 for streams. Like just seeing them win right now, as of right now, I know. Still some game left, a good amount of game left-ish. It's like I fucking love this shit, yo. Like between you guys and obviously the team, like I love the New York Yankees, dude. I love Yanks Ave. I love you guys. Like this is fucking. And yo, I plan on us winning tomorrow, but it's like I'd like to think this will turn things around, and I think it will. And let's just say it does. Like then we stuck through it for the rough times, and maybe if it continues, we'll stick through it for those rough times, and then eventually we'll be back. Whether that's tonight, tomorrow, the next day, at some point it'll turn around, and at some point we'll be in the playoffs all together, rooting for the Yankees to win a World Series again. Vibes high like crazy. Like I do take pride in that. Like sticking through it during the bad times, so you can celebrate the good times and not feel like a fraud, in a sense. So what I'm saying is, like, this 3-0 lead right now, like, it makes fucking yesterday's misery worth it. It's been a good stream. I appreciate you guys. I could get this Rodon post up, man. 1-1 count on Stevenson, 1 out from the Wise.
Thoughts are brewing. Yeah? Yeah. Good. Tight game. 3-0.
I always get Cincinnati wrong on how to spell it. It's 2 N's, 1 T. Anyways, I'm sure you guys have been, but if you haven't thrown any letter grades for Rodon, you can go ahead and do so. I think we're probably on. I mean, honestly, I'll say A+, because it's like it definitely wasn't his decision to come out.
Is it product or is it just God-given?
I think it's a lot of product.
Okay. Look at him.
And I know my stream, I see my internet kind of going up and down. Bear with me on that. Again, I'm connected to my hotspot. There's an internet outage where I live. Hoboken. It's all Optimus' fault. So bear with me. And you guys have bear with me, so thank you so much. And yo, until very recently, I thought when saying bear with me, I thought the spelling was B-A-R-E. It literally is bear, B-E-A-R. And I used to kind of always like internally judge people when they would like spell it wrong, but they were spelling it right the whole time. It is B-E-A-R.
Now, before product, that's how Justin's hair looks.
Rodon, ERA back below 2. Oh, excuse me, below 3. 2.92 ERA through... What was this? 14th start by now? 15th? Not 15, right? And yo, All-Star. Holy fuck. That was Rodon's 17th start. I was off on that. Damn, man, I guess... I mean, I know how far along we are in the season, but goddamn, bro, we really got some substance going with these stats now. Like, we're well into the season, well into the season. How about it, man? Rodon, a 2.92 ERA through 17 starts this season, bro. Fire me up. As Michael K would say, that was a big boy performance tonight. Which I usually hate when he says that. It always sounds kind of funny. I like when he says a man's performance. But when he did that with a ground ball left side, off the diving Jazz Chisholm. All good. Oh, now it's first and second, 1 out. So not necessarily all good, but we'll let this play out. When Tanaka had the complete game shot against Tampa Bay, and he was like, that's a man's performance. It's pretty badass. Oh, my bad, Heck. No, I got you, Heck. The one where you said it sucks, now I didn't miss anything. You know, I read that. Thanks again, though, Heck. I appreciate you, man. You're my guy. I know, the season goes by so fast. What's good, Matt? How we doing, brother? Go look at Stroman's start tonight. Can one of you guys just tell me what Stroman's start was tonight, please? I assume it's not good. What's good, Paul? How you doing, brother? Eli, hey, what's good, Eli? Hey, you're chilling, brother. Iran is right. You missed quite the stream. It's been a good one. Some internet issues, but it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna put my phone down in 2 seconds once everything is up.
For the Reds, and they signed into that 3-year extension for about $15 million. So you get a pretty good catcher who can hit.
All right, gonna put you guys back up in a moment. We had to throw the radio on for a second.
I love this quote earlier in the year when.
Anyways, let's lock in, chat. First and second, 1 out. Yanks up by 3, tying run at the plate. Get our old friend, Jose Trevino.
The only way the torpedo bat works is you have to hit the ball.
Yeah, there's still a sweet spot on.
Ground ball left side. Let's see what happens here. Volpe, what a play. All right, that does probably save a run. That's a good play by Volpe.
Well, this was a good job.
Probably he's not getting even Trevino at first on that. That ball was so deep in the hole. And maybe if he quickly threw the third, but that's a good play. That's fine. But obviously now it's bases loaded, so that was a nice play by Volpe. All you can really do is just knock that ball down and save a run with Volpe. But yo, bases loaded, 1 out, so let's see how this goes. The game is far from over, chat. Far from over.
So here is Encarnacion out in the bottom of the 7th. Hits are even at 6. Yankees lead 3-0. There's a strike in the outside corner.
This umpire, bro. I mean, his zone seems to be okay, so I'm not actually going to roast him here for this.
Look at that 202.
But he really thinks he's like the main character or something.
There are holes there that he can get an out here if he makes quality.
How long he takes to call a strike. 0-1, bases juice, 1 out. Go ahead, run at the plate. So bad, dude. That's so bad. We're all tied up. We're all fucking tied up, man. Should have left in Rodon. That sucks, man. So, Loizaga just blew a 3-0 lead. So, hey, for those that weren't feeling great about him, hey, fair point, I guess. That sucks.
Ended up scoring the tying run.
Just like that.
Why would you fucking take out Rodon? How could you take out Rodon? Okay.
He threw the ball. He's frustrated. He might have re-injured himself. We're not speculating, but the way he threw the ball off the field and the trainer going out, not a good sign.
Yeah, we're just talking about how he's regained what he was, and that would be awful. We don't want to speculate. We'll find out as soon as the Yankees can tell us. But the Yankees go
Cruz, need you, buddy.
Over the years, you've built.
Somebody said costed us the game. What was that? What is that pertaining to, chat? Am I not thinking of something? Cost us the game. What happened with the umpire, chat? Am I not thinking of something? I mean, this sucks. We just blew a fucking 3-0 lead. I know, no, you should not have taken out Rodon. Totally in agreement with that.
In the gym.
Rodon's pitch count was 88, which we were saying at the time I wouldn't have taken him out. But also, I mean, that's still on Loizaga as well for fucking blowing the shit, so that's unacceptable. Unacceptable on numerous accounts.
Wherever, whenever, however you
There should have been a strike 3 call on the walk to start this. Okay, yeah. Not saying that to you, Bopes. Word. Thank you for telling me. I'm not gonna blame the umpire. Nah, they took him out or. Shouldn't have taken out Rodon, man. Should not have taken out Rodon. I can't, we can't lose this fucking game, Chad.
Well, we don't want to be a doctor from up here, but if he was hurt, he probably would be in the clubhouse right now.
What did he say?
I agree. He might have been frustrated that he hung a breaking ball.
What is he saying? Is he asking him to take him out?
Yeah, it looks like he's asking for the trainer to come out.
I don't even know. I'm not gonna speculate. I'll wait till afterwards.
Calling on Fernando Cruz. The go-ahead run is at second base.
Should not have taken out Rodon.
And here's Espinal at the plate.
I did not see the 6th inning. Chat, did Rodon look good in the 6th? For those just joining, my internet went out. It was a whole fucked up situation. But, like, did he get hit around in the 6th? Obviously, he didn't give up runs or nothing, but, like, was he hit hard? Should not have taken out Rodon.
1-1.
Well, you know, Cruz wants to come in and do something good because of, you know, being an ex-Red. You always look forward to facing your ex-teammates.
Let's go, Cruz. All right, we got to get some fucking...
Cruz has only good things to say about the Reds. You know, he was a long
We got to
time
figure out what's going on
trying
here.
to get to the big leagues. They finally gave him an opportunity. He loves being with the Yankees. He said that over and over, but he has good feelings about the Reds as well.
Whatever. Come on, Cruz.
Sure, Justin will find out what the story is with Loizaga on the post-game show. So please stay tuned for that.
Come on, Cruz. Need a K, baby. Come on. Game's not over, chat. Not one bit. Just get out of this inning and then go score. It's a devastating sequence of events, what just happened, but not a death sentence.
We also have to find out why they took out Rodon.
Yeah, we do.
I would assume it's gotta be
We really fucking do.
but he was cruising.
He was cruising, man. Make a play, Jazz. Good strong throw. Atta boy. Too dead. Lock in, chat. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Just patience. Let's let this play out. Nothing we can do but let it play out.
Rodon had things going. There's no doubt about it with the shutout working.
Here's TJ Friedel.
Who do we got due up?
1-0. Rodon only had 80.
Yo, they play that stupid sound effect too. The what is that, dude?
Economically, has 15, maybe 20.
No, we're not. This team is 0 heart. Ben, you're still watching, so you don't believe that, dude. Stop.
But again, we'll find out.
Don't play games with me, dude. You're still watching. You still have faith. And if you knew they were gonna lose, you wouldn't have faith, so you would stop watching.
Just we're filling your bucket over there.
I see you,
got a
bro.
lot of things to find out.
I'm not really. I'm not like excusing the umpire, but I'm also not gonna blame him for that. For the implosion. Shouldn't have taken out Rodon, and Loiza's got to do a better job. Who's due up? Do we know? Oh, that's a 90s song. Let me hear you say, okay. Thank you, Unknown. Did not know that. You're telling me this for the first time.
That's a full post game.
Blew a lead at the same time we did. Who's that, Tommy?
Well, you can see why Friedel didn't like that call. That looked a little low. And it was. Did he go? No, he didn't.
I was just talking about us, like the umpire.
3-1.
Oh, the Mets, okay. That's kind of whatever. I'm always down to be kept in the loop with the league, though, so fair enough. I'm going to check what the Rays are doing.
On his split finger than any other pitch.
Blue Jays are winning 10-4. Rays are beating the Royals 4-0, man. We can't lose this fucking game, dog.
And a strike. You know, with Cruz on the mound, it's a little bit of a guessing game. Because usually if he throws that splitter, it's out of the strike zone. But then he'll throw the fastball by you, and you know you guessed wrong. Ground ball, first base.
All right.
Goldschmidt gobbles it
At
up.
least you kept it there.
Goes to the bag for the final out.
Let's go hit Chet. Who's due up? Grisham, Rice, Judge. Is my feet a little behind?
New 2025
know.
Audi Q7.
All right, Chet.
$679 a month.
Top 8.
Your new Audi is waiting.
Top of the order, Grisham, Rice, Judge. Just give me a run, baby. Come on, give me a run.
Switch to Square.
Now, we said it yesterday. It didn't do anything because they didn't hit. But the Reds' bullpen is not that great, so let's see what we do. See what we do. I'm pleased with the offense it's done today. I mean, the Rice homer was huge, and then Volpe coming through. That's awesome. Doing that against Burns. Word up. Got to score now, though. Hang in there, Chet. We might be all right. We might be all right. We might not be. But until we're not, I'm going to assume we might be.
Looking for a house? Might be time to think about getting a mortgage.
I'm all right.
You could mortgage in the dark.
I'm not getting a mortgage.
Know the steps with Better.
You could mortgage on their time.
Or with Better on yours.
You could overpay on fees.
Or mortgage with Better and save. Go to better.com.
Let me pull you guys up real quick. How we doing?
Find out how much house you can afford in 3 minutes. No impact on your credit.
Just stick with it, yo. Just stick with it. As long as we come out on top, that's all I care about, which, you know, I know there's a chance we don't, so if you're crashing out, I understand, but
One sec, just got hymns real quick.
as a wise man once said, Chet, we have to believe that something different can happen. And there's a good chance something different will happen.
Hymns are winning now.
Score. 1 run.
Weight loss by
I'm pretty
hymns,
pissed at
boys.
Boone myself.
You gotta get on it, son.
I got you, Ben. No worries, brother. I get it, man.
For care that's doctor trusted,
I'm pissed too.
convenient, and personalized.
This sucks. We need to win this game. Absolutely, Tyler. Absolutely. So let's stick with it. We got top of the order coming up.
3-3 game. Reds are down 3-0. And
Let's do it.
they're trying to do something they haven't done all year. We're trailing after 6 innings. This year, the Reds are 0-30.
He's gonna.
Grisham hits one to center field. Jumps on the first pitch. And Friedel puts it away for the first out. Hey, congratulations of this show. They won Best Use of Animation or Motion Graphics. Now, Bronx Buds is Yes's original animated series on the Gotham Sports app, and it was honored with a # Sports Award, prevailing over top-tier nominees including the Jackson Jaguars, Atlanta Falcons, Denver Broncos, and Pacer Sports and Entertainment.
Oh, fucking no Bronx
Congratulations to
Buds.
Yes Network and our incredible partners on that show, Justin Schenkero and Tom Borowski of T0 Studios, for this well-deserved recognition. It's a really good show.
Ripped. Right field. Decently hit.
Rice, a line run out to right. Hines makes the play. 2 down. And Bronx Buds, of course, is presented by our great partners, XClad.
Cap.
Well, I don't think Terry
they're going
Francona is
bullpen.
going to allow.
All right, they're going to the bullpen. 2 outs. Judge up. They're going to. Is this the Salmonella guy or whatever the fuck? How we doing, chat? Oh shit! You guys got me back. Yeah. Reminder. Internet outage in Hoboken from Optimum. It's fucking pathetic. I'm on my hotspot right now. We should be back now, but again, bear with me on that. They're going to walk Judge. Nah, they're going to pitch to him, I think, Eli. I mean, they're bringing in a new pitcher to face him. There's nobody on. It's not like Judge is an automatic home run at this current point in the season right now. I think they're going to pitch to him. Stop leading off Grisham. Grisham's been really good, Ben. Like, even lately, he's picked it back up. What up? We're back. Sweet. I love you guys, by the way. Appreciate you bearing with me. Click like on the stream if you haven't already, please.
Tabs on arrival.
So I guess Cruz will get the 8th. Still. Unless you saw somebody warming up. Hell yeah, Morg. And I got you. Dan, I never hit on the scratch-offs. What up, Adam? You're doing scratch-offs tonight? Hey, you didn't hit on that, but maybe we'll get lucky with the Yanks. If Judge hits a home run, I will stream in time along and wake up the whole neighborhood. Hey, me too, brother. Me too. The one thing I disagree with Dan the Man, I think Grisham's a great fielder, terrible hitter, got off to a good start, but that was it. Not necessarily, though, Ben. Now, the sample size sides with you on that argument, but this year, I know he had the struggles, but I want to pull up Grisham's stats over his last 15 games really quick. I want to say they're good.
What a terrific human being, and condolences go out to his family.
All right, last 15 games, not as much. OBP 338. The last 7 games, he has a 781 OPS, slugging 481. I still like him as a hitter.
The numbers there for Richardson.
But hey, the request to stop leading him off is not the most outlandish thing I've ever heard, so. Fair. But yo, let's go Judge. Ball and a strike, tie game, top 8, 2 outs. Ripped, left field. Weaver coming in. Chad, I'm fucking so nervous, dude. Not even about the 9th, about not scoring the 9th, and then this going off to extras, and it does just feel like we know where we're headed with that. That's where I'll turn into Noah. Which, speaking of chat, where the fuck is Noah? Does anybody have eyes on Noah? Have we seen Noah at all tonight? We gotta get Noah in here. Somebody find Noah. Oh, fuck. Noah, you're here? Have you been here the whole time? No, I know you weren't here earlier, dude. There's no way I just missed you this whole time. Good to see you, buddy. Noah has emerged. Where the fuck have you been, Noah? Yeah, Ellie's up. I'm just... In regards to the inning coming up, Weaver obviously still has a little bit of rust post-IL, so... Yeah, no, we did miss you, dude. Don't fucking do that again. If I'm streaming, you're to be in the goddamn chat, Noah. Is this because I posted my crash on you last night? I'm sorry, people eat that shit up. I posted on my story. You're becoming a character on Yanks Ave. What up, Luann? How we doing? Red struggle versus left-handed pitching. Is that right? I mean, I don't think a lefty's going to come in anytime soon unless they go to Hill at some point, but they hit Hill yesterday. Got an RBI off him. We got to hit, dude. We got to hit. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. Just going to watch, and we'll go from there, chat. Love you all. Stick with it. That's what we got to do.
Sunrise Volkswagen.
I tried to name that Yankee. We gave you the clues. Paul, do you have any idea who it is?
Yeah, if you play today, you win today.
That's right.
Clue for you?
That's a great clue. Mariano Duncan. Look at you. Talking about a guy always has a smile on his face.
Yeah, Mariano could hit, too. He was a great hitter for us, too.
And did a good job defensively as well. Made big plays, got big hits. And he enjoyed coming to the ballpark every single day. And he was one of the engines that drove that 96 team because, as Paul mentioned, he would come into the clubhouse each day and go, we played today, we win today, that's it.
All right, Weave. Need you, buddy. Come on.
Trying to win tonight, so they go to Luke Weaver for the
You
bottom
gotta
eight.
win
They
tonight,
give a
dude.
3-3 game.
Gotta win tonight.
2 runs allowed Friday night in his first game off the IL. First game since May 31st, but he came back from his injury much quicker than they originally thought. So here's Matt McClain to lead off. It'll be McClain, De La Cruz, and Steer.
We'll have 4, 5, 6 for us in the 9th. That's Belly, Goldie, Jazz.
0-1. McClain 0 for 3.
Let's go, Weave.
Justin Shackle, I just got a text from our colleague Brian Rucco.
That's right.
Who said that Mariano Duncan was a minor league manager or coach at one of your first jobs out of college.
He was.
He was a coach or manager.
2011, he was a hitting coach for the Double-A Tennessee Smokies.
Tennessee Smokies.
Let's go, Weave.
I don't know about that. I didn't play in Tennessee.
In the Southern League.
Smokies did not make this graphic. I don't know why.
You know,
we got to go way deep in the vault to get to the Smokies out.
You know, one day at the stadium, a random day during the season, I was talking to him, and he reached into his locker, pulled out a little bag, had all of his.
Yo, Rock Riggio, quick side note, 14 home runs in 39 games at Double-A.
They were loose change.
Saying, hey, follows Yanks app. Shout out Rock Riggio.
Wow. He's hanging out in the locker room with rings.
Oh, shit. It's raining in Cincinnati.
Uh-oh, what a rain there.
We got fucking rain and possibly extra innings on the road coming up, Chad. Should we kill ourselves now? Or should I wait? I will wait. Strike 3.
Take a look at the bullpen budget brought to you by Citizens. Make sense of your money with Citizens. You would think.
Yo, my Wi-Fi's still down, by the way. Can you believe that?
3 of the last 4 days, 2 in a row.
Oh, fuck.
I think everybody else would be available. Ian Hamilton, they wouldn't want to use him out for a 34-pitch outing.
Yeah, if you remember last night, we were talking about Pregame for Cincinnati. He's thrown 3 consecutive days, so they don't have a closer tonight. They're a true closer.
Now chanting Ellie here at the Great American Ballpark. Now that ring story, Paul, reminds me of Pat Riley when he's recruiting LeBron James. He just dumped all of his championship rings in front of him.
Enough said.
Yeah. One and one. De La Cruz is a much better hitter against right-handed pitching. We mentioned coming into the game a 300 hitter against righties, 211 against lefties.
Come on, Weave.
De La Cruz is such a kind of a weird situation because, you know, as a base stealer, it led all of baseball last year was 67. It's like, you know, you can't walk him because he'll steal second, he'll possibly steal third, but you can't give in and give him something because he can hit it out of the world too. So very tough. This is a tough pitch right here.
Well, usually if he gets on base, he scores runs. He has 62 runs. Only Shohei Ohtani has more. He scored 76 for the Dodgers.
Nah, Jeff, fan. I said it earlier. Relapse on Thursday. It's
The
not
3-1.
bad.
De La Cruz was trying to sell ball 4. But Mark Wagner said strike 2.
Boy, Weaver has been at the bottom of the strike zone with everything, and we talked earlier
Generous call,
about
Chad.
that glove
Generous
down
call.
and how it kind of frames it. I think that's why he got the call.
You're absolutely right, Paul, because if that glove's straight out, he has to bring the glove down. This way, it's coming up to the strike zone.
Good fucking Lord. That is huge, Chad. Huge.
Well, you really love to watch Weaver pitch in big situations. He's got guts. He went right after him with a pinpoint fastball right on the outside corner. Came back to get
Facts, Fritz. Shout out Wells. That frame was huge on the 3-1 pitch. Huge. Yep. Huge out, Christian. No doubt. No doubt. Let's go, baby. Come on. Spencer Steer. Yeah, no doubt, Ron. We definitely did. Shout out Wells. That was a great frame on that pitch. But also shout out the umpire. What up, Johnny? I'm chilling, brother. Don't you worry. Well, not necessarily with the game. This is one of the most fun, most fun I've had on the stream for a long time. A long time. This is a good time. I just, I'm nervous as hell. Can't tell. 2-out single. Very nervous. I just feel like we got to score in the 9th, man, or else it's, you know, Yanks, extra innings on the road. Not a great time. You know I got faith, man. I'm watching. I got faith. Need Weaver to get out of this. Here's Stevenson, 2 outs, runner on first.
He's walked twice, sandwiched around a fly ball to Judge.
Rodon's been out for a couple innings, Richard.
0-1.
Oh, what up, Mark? Good to have you, man. Pleasure. Appreciate you being here, brother. Yeah, Chad, you guys are awesome. You know I love you a lot.
Fouled away.
I had a slider look to it, that cutter. It was kind of, like, not great placement, but it was, like, kind of nasty for, like, what is technically a hanging cutter. You know, I guess that is a good location for a cutter. I mean, that location with an actual true slider, no. That was a nice-ass pitch. 0-2, come on, Weave.
And Weaver deals the 0-2.
Popped him up, foul.
Pop foul, and out of play.
Oh, no worries, Richard.
Life moves, and so should your connection. Get fast and reliable speeds on the network that moves with you. Spectrum.
By the way, I'm gonna stuff you so I'm not crying over the devastating lead enclosure.
Stevenson calls time.
Come on, Weave, 0-2.
Another foul ball. Stevenson really battling Weaver.
What do we think in chat? Change up? I mean, I think you gotta throw change up here. Jazz, what are you looking at?
Weaver has a good right-handed move to first.
Bellinger, Goldie, Jazz due up in the 9th. 4, 5, 6. Let's go, Chad.
You know, I think that they
Come on.
called Weaver stepping off the first time, a disengagement, and I think that might be the second one. So
Come on, Weave.
it kind of opens the door if you want to try to get a big jump.
Fly ball right field. Judge will put it away, and we're going to go to the 9th inning. No
Let's go.
runs ahead. One man left.
Let's go, chat. Good job, Weave. Way to be. Yeah, so 4, 5, 6. Bellinger, Goldie, Jazz. Honestly, chat, you know I roll positive. I'm gonna be fucking like Noah come extra innings, because that's just how it goes for us. You gotta score here, dude. Gotta score here in the 9th. Take the lead, and then they'll pass it off to Devin Williams, who's been money. Like, we can say it now, like, over a long sample size. Devin Williams has been money for a good while now. I trust him in the 9th. Get him a lead, please. Get him a lead. I don't want to see extra innings for obvious reasons, especially on the road. Can't lose this game, man. I'm fucking borderline petrified of losing this game. I'm very nervous. Let's get it done. Give me a fucking run. That rhymed. Kind of. Although some people dispute if a rhyme has to be the same, like, spelling at the end. You know what I mean? Whatever. Let's do it, chat. Let's do it, baby. Come on. I think it's time for Chinese food. I just don't want Chinese food, dude. We'll get Chinese food at some point this season. For those that are new around here, that was like the kind of our inside joke within the chat last year. Started by my guy Adam, who's the fucking goat. Like for whenever in a big slump, I have to get Chinese food, and that'll break us out of it. Which I think I did do last year, didn't it, Adam? When I got Chinese, I got it after you guys pressured me too, because we were losing. And I think it actually did work out. We won a couple games after that. We'll consider it after tonight. Boom makes terrible decisions and extras. Avoid as possible. I mean, in terms of what? Like not bunting? Sure, but it's not even just that, man. The lack of bunts sometimes does bother me too. But I feel like it's... Dude, we'll have runners on third less than 2 outs and they won't score. Like, that's not on Boone. I mean, think about the game against LA, our most recent extra innings game. We had the runner on third to score, what, twice? And we didn't get him in? Like, so it's not just a matter of giving ourselves the opportunity via bunt to get the runner on third. We've had that runner on third less than 2 outs and we haven't scored. Hitter's got to hit, yo. And speaking of, let's go, Belly.
This stadium was built that they should build it downtown. So downtown.
Let's go, chat. Stick with it, baby. Fire me up. Let's go. Wrist, right field, base hit. Good start.
They were saying, why would you build the stadium and give
Let's go, chat.
Kentucky the beautiful view? Ball up in the strike zone, and Bellinger does what he does and puts it in play, finds a hole.
So the go-ahead runs at first base. Bellinger has 7 stolen bases. There's Goldschmidt. And a strike.
Yeah, right side of the infield totally open. And Paul Goldschmidt can inside out one the other way.
Come on, Goldie. Dude, my allergies are crazy right now. This is insane.
Fly ball right field. Hines drifts back. The ball had some carry to it.
It did have some carry, but whatever.
On the warning track, he makes the play.
1 out.
Bellinger heads back to first.
Jazz.
Didn't seem like he hit it that well, Paul.
Yeah, kind of inside out.
No jackass swings, please.
His approach was to go the other way, but again, this is a hitter's ballpark, and if you get the ball
Be
airborne,
smooth,
good things
be
will happen.
smart.
Cody Bellinger gave him
Let it come to you. 2 for 3 on the night. 2 very nicely hard hit balls off Burns.
A pitch also.
Let's go. Come on.
Probably
Be
much
smart.
more aggressive. I'm trying to steal a base.
One and 0 on Chisholm.
Nope. Take. 2-0. Who's on deck? Bolt.
These are situations where Jazz will look to pull. I mean, these are the times where he really looks to drive the ball if he can get something out over the plate.
Blue! Come on, man. It's a bad fucking call. It's a bad fucking call. Bad call. God, good fucking Lord.
Pitches down, and I agree with Jazz right there. I mean, what a difference in the count. 3-0. 2-1.
They got Stanton on the bench, by the way. Is he pitch hitting for Volpe?
Now 2-2.
Or will they maybe try to... No, you don't save Stanton for extras. Jazz, there's a bad call, but let's fucking drop it. It's a bad call. You got to drop it.
Well, Wagner's
Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Leave that to Boone. Jazz! Stop!
Start something, but he wants Jazz to really concentrate.
Right.
This bat is not over. You're in a
For the record,
situation here in the ninth inning.
if you're just joining, that pitch was bullshit, but Jazz has to now get over it and take his at bat. 2-2.
Swing and miss.
All right, Jazz, you struck out.
He might say something to get himself thrown out now.
No, don't get thrown out. Are we letting Volpe hit?
No, he swallows the words and heads to the dugout.
I mean, this umpire's a joke.
This is total frustration where you one pitch kind of messed up the.
And the cherry on top to how irritating it is is how delayed his strike call is. See, that's cool. I like that. Slam your helmet. And I got no problem with Jazz saying anything. It's just like, once it's done, it's done. Like, you're in the at-bat. Jazz is tweaking. I respect it. Anyways, 1-1 Volpe, 2 outs.
Do we have Wagner as a hitter's umpire?
Yeah, not on that pitch.
Not on that one.
Yo, do they have another game going on in the dugout? On that TV? What is that? Or is that just video of this reliever, I guess? Good swing, Volpe.
1-2 on Volpe.
Oh, chat.
Yep, there's a scatter report.
We got fucking Reds fans chanting Yankees suck.
He calls fewer low strikes, but not
I love it.
Tonight he's called a lot of pitches.
Come on, Volpe. I believe in you, buddy. Be smart. Have we seen Williams? Is Williams up? I guess they won't. No, you wouldn't get Williams up here. I'll take. Who's Are they just gonna have Weaver? I guess get the 9th still. Have we seen anybody warming up? I'm cool with that if they do. What's his pitch count?
Look at the Reds outfielders playing nothing over your head, no doubles, playing extremely deep.
And Volpe down on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. No
All right,
runs
chat.
ahead. No errors on one man left.
Jazz, you gotta get over it, dude.
This is how the inning ends as Volpe swings through a high fastball. Jazz Chisholm is still chapped about that 2-0 call.
That was a fucking awful call, man. And that does change a lot. That does. I'm not upset with Jazz for being upset. I just don't want him to take it out to the field, or in this case, or in that case, let it get to him in that at bat during the at bat. It was a bullshit ass fucking call though. Bullshit call. Inning changing call. It would have been 3-0. 1 out, runner on first. Anyways, it is what it is. Got to move on. Is Weaver still pitching? Did we see him be warming up, chat? I mean, I still don't fucking feel great. I hate, obviously, extra innings makes me bug out. Just gotta, I don't know. I'm with Jazz. I changed. Hey, no, me too, Volt. Like, don't get me wrong. More so, it's. I mean, at this point, like, I feel more free to complain about it or whatever. It was just about like in the at bat, and also somewhat with the defense too going out. Like, I want him to forget about it for now. It doesn't mean it's not a bullshit ass call. And absolutely, I'm with you, Vol. I'm with. Trust me, that fucks things up, no doubt. Jazz just gets a little too animated with the umpires sometimes, like in-game. Sometimes for no reason. In that case, he had a reason. But that's a conversation for another time. I don't want to make it seem like I'm like pissed at Jazz by any means for that. The last pitch he probably could have hit, but whatever. We're on to the bottom of the 9th. Weaver got one earlier, same pitch. I know, dude, but also Jazz got thrown out. I gotta rewind real quick, and then I'll put it back to live. I gotta see this.
Well, Josh Chisholm just got thrown out, and really he has nobody to blame but himself. I know he didn't like the call, but he has been chirping at Wagner. Aaron Judge, between innings, walked him out to the field to try to calm him down, and he would not stop screaming at Wagner about that 2-0 pitch. And you always tell me, Paul, heat of the moment, but this is far after the heat of the moment. He got himself thrown out, then Wagner gave him a lot of leash.
He did, but you know, you get so frustrated as a player, you just want to vent, and you know, you're not happy.
At this point, let him fucking have it, Jazz. I mean, now I don't care. Let him have it. The guy's a fucking idiot. Let him have it. I mean, because what is Jazz now? I mean, you put in DJ for defense. All right, fine.
But you know, you did have some time to cool off. And
Right.
took it out to the field, and he got thrown out.
There's a middle ground here. Jazz in at bat needs to fucking get over that quickly and go hit. This right now, though, I couldn't give a damn about. Jazz looks like he's about to kick his fucking ass, by all means. Damn, Jazz. Honestly, yo. what I just saw right there, I like a lot. I like that fucking emotion. I like. That's how fucking pissed off we are right now, chat. And it's good to see on a play. I'm gonna let this play. I gotta post this on Yankees Ave.
Why are you looking at me? And it's just, all right, here you go. See you later. Been there, Michael. It's very frustrating. I mean, I agree. I thought Wagner gave him a long leash. But when you go back to your position, you don't want to be stared down by the umpire because the umpire, in the end, has to say.
All right, I'm gonna get this up on Yankees Ave. Williams is in now. Okay.
And then he ends up striking out.
All right.
So Devin Williams comes on to try to keep the game tied.
I'm gonna get this clip on
He
Yankees
pitched
Ave.
very well his last 22 appearances.
Williams in 3-3 game. Bottom 9.
I don't think this. He's got one in his hat right now.
So what? DJ's in. Is it Peraza to third, DJ to second, or is DJ playing third? No, Peraza to third.
Jazz does not like that call. Devin Williams has good numbers lifetime against the Reds, pitching to a 1.36 ERA in 33 career games. To Reese Hines. So that's a new defensive alignment. He might say something to get himself thrown out now. And a strike. Well, Josh Chisholm just got... Well,
Ron Williams.
grounded to Volpe. And they get Hines for the first time.
A long leash in the end has to say.
Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule brought to you by Buick and your local Tri-State Buick dealers. One more game in Cincinnati. That game's on Prime tomorrow, Thursday. First off day in 16 games. Then the A's come to town for 3. Then the Yankees go back on the road, 4 against Toronto and 3 against the Mets at Citi Field. Here's Trevino. And a strike. Yankees trying to force extra innings.
Ron Williams. Posting the Jazz thing. It's a long ass clip.
Line drive. And it's caught.
You catch that? Attaboy. Would it be?
It's the second out.
We've talked about Peraza and his defense. I mean, you see the pre-pitch where he's ready. I mean, that was an absolute bullet.
Here's Encarnacion Strand. He had that big 3-run double in the 7th inning against Loizaga. That tied the game, and that's where we are right now, 3-3. Two and 0. Chop to Peraza. Oh, a nice backhand.
Would it be? Hold on, chat.
Well, we'll have some free baseball here on Yes. Beautiful play by Peraza. He can pick it with anyone. anybody, and then fire to strike to Goldschmidt. And we're going to the 10th inning, tied at 3.
I think I like sports now.
No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him. Ever since Geico's 24/7 emergency roadside service got us out of a jam.
Sounds like you got more than just savings, my dude.
I was posting some Yankees Ave.
For you?
The Jazz
I'm
thing.
just a stranger who loves friendly service and American football.
Okay. Something to drink?
Oh, yes, spotted tea would be lovely. And a root beer with lots of ice.
You know, you kind of look like someone.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My cousin Daryl.
Oh, he does look like Daryl.
All right, chat. Our favorite thing in the fucking world. Extra innings for the Yanks on the road. As we said earlier, chat, a wise man once said, you have to believe that something different can happen. Extra innings does suck, and it's probably the most pessimistic I'll get when watching this team. You guys know I lean optimistic. But what is that? That's just PTSD on my end. It means nothing. What's going to happen is going to happen. It's a totally different situation, uncorrelated to prior events. So, it's a new night, new round of extra innings. Let's fucking get a run, huh? We'll have Volpe on second to start it off. We got 8, 9, and then Grisham at the top. So, Wells, Peraza, Grish. You figure Stanton will pinch hit for Peraza. Oh, wow. Can we even do that? After Jazz got thrown out, so that does actually suck. Wait a second here. What do we got? We could. If we pinch it Stanton for Peraza, we could put DJ at third, Goldschmidt, who's taking infield grounders, at second for bullshit reasons, at second, Bellinger to first, put Jason in the outfield. So you technically have Jason replace Stanton pinch hitting to play the outfield in Bellinger spot. Bellinger plays first, Goldschmidt at second. Am I forgetting an infielder? Who's on our bench right now, chat? Because we got to have Stanton pinch hit. Anyways, let's just watch. Please get the fucking run, and so help me God. Wells with a high fucking fly ball like an idiot. What did it? Ah! That is fucking pathetic. What are you doing?
You don't bunt if you're the visiting team, but you got to move the runner over. Again, that was a wasted at bat.
They're pinch hitting Jason.
I mean, as a hitter, you want to pull, but you've got to stay on top of the baseball. I mean, this day and age, guys they want to elevate the baseball. So, you know, when you get into situations and you're trying to do things you're not accustomed to, that's what happens. I mean, you have to stay on top of the ball, either line drive or ground ball to the right side.
Now, the Yankees are going to get, I guess they're going to get a little creative here because they're going to pinch hit for Peraza with Dominguez. Remember, they're down an infielder. So who's going to play third base for them? Now, it could be you move LeMahieu to third, and then Escara could play in the infield.
Oh, Escara.
He's going to be playing out of position because the Jazz Chisholm.
Well, you just got to deal with it.
Getting thrown out.
So they're not going with Stanton here, okay? Smart. Taking that pitch. And Jason pitching here, I mean, that's not awful.
The Rockies are 0-5, and the Yankees are 1-5, and that's the third worst record in baseball.
So Scar and dude, I gotta start like remembering that MLB at Bat shows the bench on their game days. Scar and Stanton on the bench.
Sandy on really holding him close.
Surprised I didn't go with Stanton here, but whatever. Let's go, Jason. Come on. And now, like, with that Wells AB, if you're not getting the runner over, not bunting, whatever it is, now Jason, like, and the rest, like, you just got to try and hit. Ain't no button now. Ah! I thought that shit was getting down.
It looked good. It just hung up there.
This sucks, man.
Opportunity to run it down in left center field.
Stick with it, chat. Stick with it.
So big spot here, remember. The Reds start off with a runner at second base in the bottom of the 10th. Grisham is 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts tonight. 1-1. The Yankees on the road, since this rule came into play in 2020, are 13-26 in extra innings. That's the worst in baseball, and that's for a team that's been very good since 2020, and they just can't seem to make it work on the road in extra innings.
Rice on deck.
They're 27-14 at home, though, and that's the best in the majors since 2020.
Wow, I didn't know that. Would not have guessed that. Oh, it's Salmonella. I didn't even notice. Pitching. Our old friend.
Three and 1. And Santion deals.
Yeah, you gotta win, because umpire takes 10 fucking years to make the call. Grisham walks first and second for Rice. Way to be Grish.
Well, Rice had the long home run, and he's had some good at-bats all night, so good guy to have at the plate here against a right-handed pitcher.
That's a good guy to have on deck.
You know, if you're up there now, you're thinking, you know, I'm getting something to hit. I got Aaron Judge on deck.
I trust Rice. I do trust Rice.
Santion is overthrowing here. 1-0. Well, we mentioned this earlier, Paul, on this date 62.
Rice might get something real nice to hit here, Chad. Stick with it, baby. Come on.
I just like hanging with you.
Just throwing the facts out there.
Are we doing this close on or close off? Let's get back
Well,
to
they're
it.
going to try to settle down Santion. And also remind him, you know who's on deck, right?
I wonder if they're telling him like to be careful and giving in.
I mean, yeah, you really have to be careful. You look back in the 4th inning.
Dude, I
First run of the game at a long one, 427 feet.
just gonna watch. Nice deep breath. You know what they say, chat? Nice deep breath to the top of the lungs, like a handshake with God.
As the inherited runner, and Trent Grisham at first.
That's my quote, actually. I said that. Good swing. It's fine. 2-1. That's fine.
And if you're Grisham at first base, you've got to really, really get a big lead. Because anything in the gap, I mean, that second run in extra innings is huge.
Nope.
3-1 on Rice. Yankees had a 3-0 lead going into the bottom of the 7th, and the Reds scored 3 to tie it. Now we're in the 10th inning at 3-3. And the pitch. 3-2. The runners will go 3-2 and 2 outs.
Well, he challenged him. Ball fouled straight back, right on it, but just underneath.
Runners go. Payoff. Bring up Judge with the bases loaded. Do not go to the fridge. Don't go to the bathroom. This should be fun. Bases loaded with Aaron Judge coming up.
Well, we're going to have a little mound
Come on.
visit, but it's not Francona. We're just going to figure out how we're going to pitch Aaron Judge here.
Carefully. Derek Johnson, the pitching coach, comes out. So Judge today is 1 for 4. He struck out in the first, single, then scored in the fourth, fouled out to first in the fifth, and a ground ball short in the eighth.
Let's go, Chat.
All right, they talk it over.
Stick with it, baby. Here we are. Cap.
That'll be Santillan.
Let's go.
Against Judge. Go-ahead plate appearances in the eighth inning or later, the most in baseball since he came up. Big spot. Jumps on the first pitch and fouls it away.
Way humped up on that one, 98.4. Aaron Judge just a little behind.
We need you here, Cap. Come on. Come on. Nope.
You've got Volpe on third, Grisham in second, and Rice at first. So, a ghost runner and 2 walks. That's the rally right now. Looking to cash in. 1-1. Popped up. Who's going to get it? De La Cruz. And Santillan gets the dangerous Judge, and the Yankees leave the bases loaded. Fastball riding up and in. And Judge upset with himself, and Santillan likes what he sees.
Are you coming home?
I'll be home in the morning.
Most unfortunate. Aaron Judge has not been clutch since his contract year. Dan the Fan, that is incorrect, and I'm not going to address it. I'm just going to tell you that is incorrect. And please understand, I'm equally as pissed as you are, probably a lot more, to be honest. But I will sit here in silence and just be pissed. Because I'm not going to fucking turn into an ogre and just make takes that are not true because I'm angry. I will just sit here and be pissed. Because that is very unfortunate. This whole thing is very unfortunate. I will now watch the bottom of the 10th inning.
On the manager's report, there's a lot to talk about. That's all coming up on the WB Nation Yankees postgame. Well, Mark Leonard Jr. comes on. For 27 pitches last night, that's tied for season high for him. Right back at it against
Chat, I love you. I love you so much.
At third base, he's played third base.
You're gonna be all right.
Way to the majors.
You're gonna be okay.
The automatic runner is Will Benson, pinch running for Encarnacion.
It's now a good time to tell you guys I relapsed on nicotine.
I get a feeling, Paul, that this will be a bunt.
Well,
I know the homies know.
Who has played third, but hasn't played all night.
Newer viewers may know.
You've got a situation where you want him to field the ball, so it would make a lot of sense.
June fucking swing, man.
And then you force the Yankees to bring the infield in, and a sac fly could win the game. Goldschmidt's in on the grass at first. Escar right now is in the cutout at third, not yet in on the grass. Again, Benson pinch running as the Manfred man. And Wall standing in front of the plate giving signs. That one fouled off. What they're banking on, Paul, they're not charging Escar. So they feel the only way they're going to get that out at third is to have Goldschmidt charge and have Leiter cover the bunt to the left side.
Yeah, he's going to cross all the way up across the pitching mound. You're going to have to bunt it hard to third base and make Escar field the ball. Because there's no way that Volpe can beat him with the shift also. So you got to keep Escar as home as long as you can at third base.
You know, whenever you're talking to people about bunting, they tell you, bunting's hard. Especially in the late innings, a hard thrower on the mound. It's not an easy thing to do. Everybody thinks it's automatic, but it's not.
And he ran that ball right up under his hands. I mean, obviously, when you're bunting, you're still only bunting strikes.
They turned him loose. They fouled the ball off.
He was probably trying to read how quick he could get. See, he's trying to inside out it and shoot it over. Goldschmidt is coming way in. Took a chance that you could make contact that way. Now the Reds in a hole here with 0-2.
Told you the Yankees have played 6 extra inning games. They played 9 extra innings and they scored 1 run. Popped up. And a totally wasted at bat for the Reds as Espinal makes the first out. That can't make Francona too happy.
Okay, I don't think we're in a place to be using that tone in regards to that. Huge out. Let's go, chat. Stick with it, baby. This is what we do. This is what we fucking do. As fans.
Friedel is having a
Stick
good
with
year. You got McLean on deck, who's been hot lately, so this is a tough 2 hitters for Leiter.
Friedel is 1 for 4. We're in the bottom of the 10th inning, 3-3. The pinch runner Benson is at second. Nice block there by Wells, keeping it in front.
There's so many things that come into play now. You can have a pass ball. You've had some rain, so the outfield's wet now, so it's going to be tough to throw somebody out. So many things are coming into play here.
And a strike. One out, runner on second, bottom of the 10th. Another block. All the Yankee catchers know that when Leiter and Cruz are in, you're going to have the block pitches because their big pitch is sometimes going to get bounced.
Yeah, with that, that one leg out, that ball has to be within the plate, which it was, and they can still smother it.
So 3-1. Now, if you lose Friedel and McLean doesn't hit into a double play, you're going to have to deal with De La Cruz.
It's fine.
I don't know that Leiter cares if he walks Friedel right here. It sets up for a double play.
Pops him up.
Yeah!
And Volpe comes over to make the play.
Smart play by Volpe. Escar kind of uncomfortable right there. You could tell he was looking over, and at the angle, Volpe can come over and make an easy play. Although look at the shift, he came a long way, but Escar is kind of looking over there. Wait. Yeah, good, you take it.
So here's McLean. 2 outs now. And a strike from Leiter.
Dude! Oh my fucking God.
Well, you don't want to face De La Cruz.
My feed just paused. Radio for a second.
2 out. Runner at second, a game-winning run at second.
Oh my
Play
God,
here,
my
bottom
feed
of the
fucking
10th,
paused.
tied at
We gotta
3.
go radio, dude. Oh, good lord.
Later, Junior.
American Management Association, a company focused on the management training skills needed to enhance the careers of business professionals. We did our research when it came to the best companies for website development and chose AmericanEagle.com. And we couldn't be happier. AmericanEagle.com worked closely with us to understand the front and back end requirements needed to launch an e-commerce website that could handle the complexities of running thousands of seminars nationwide. A robust new website and improved
You guys got me?
SEO.
Yo. So really quick catch up. Fucking optimum internet outage in Hoboken. Has me going off a hotspot and my fucking phone just died. I wasn't keeping track of the charge. So sorry for the feed dropping, but I heard via the fucking radio that Mark Leiter Jr. got out of it. So top of the 11th coming up. I gotta get all my like shit back online. But yo, I didn't see the play, but I know we got out of it. It sounded like a close play at first place. Let's fucking go. I assume you guys got me, by the way. I think. Let me know more if we're all good. Sorry about that. Just bear. I mean, we should be good now. I'm gonna put the radio back on until I get everything back up and running. But we're on the top of the 11th, baby. Who do we got due up? Hold on, I'll fix that. Give me a second here, yo.
He was
Little fucking.
He's been injured. He was on the AAA Louisville injured list.
Discombobulated of a stream, but bear with me.
At Dayton, that's A-ball.
Yankees looking for their first hit since the 5th inning.
There we go, there we go.
No hits.
I'm getting back up.
Over these last 5 innings, it's a 3-3 game. Judge, the ghost runner, as Cody Bellinger leads off.
Judge on second.
Outside,
so what? Bellinger.
And he got here.
Bellinger goal the Jazz.
The Reds as the player to
Or,
be named
hold on.
later
Be right
in the
back,
trade,
Jack.
which saw Cincinnati send Suarez and Jesse Winker to Seattle. Jake Fraley, Williamson. I guess he was the player to be named later.
Bellinger, a left-hand hitter. Here's pitch. Inside. Heck of a stop.
I got my YouTube recording.
That Bellinger's left foot is back foot.
Now,
2-0.
Will Benson stays in at left field, and Steer is now at first.
And my phone's gonna die. I can't take it out of the goddamn room.
2-0 here to Cody.
Hold up, yo.
Second and a back ball for called strike. 2-1.
And Brubaker's warming up. Goodness.
There's the pitch. Swung on, hit hard down the first base line. Gloved by the first baseman Steer. Judge the third. Bellinger is out by a foot. But Judge gets the third. So Cody, a productive out, gets Judge 90 feet closer. 1 out here in the 11th.
And a really good play by the pitcher Phillips. And he turned around, and you can't forget about Judge. Because if they're busy lollygagging over there, he might try and score. But that was a tremendous play by Steer, who just went in there. The ball went under him. He got it, he blocked it, but it ended up under his chest, picked it up and threw to the pitcher.
But here's Goldschmidt against a drawn-in infield. First pitch gets away. Judge is going to try to score, and he scores standing up. It's 4-3 Yankees.
Ah, let's go. Hold on.
Well, wild pitch by the pitcher Phillips, and Judge very alertly comes home. That ball went down, spiked up, and Stevenson had no chance to get that. It hit on the corner of the home plate.
So the Yankees are in front 4-3, and they do it without a hit.
Sorry about that, yo. For those that are new around here, let me get this feedback up. I have 2 recordings that go. One's for the YouTube highlights. It's in that room. This one I use on my laptop is for Yanks ad for Instagram and whatnot. Which I gotta post that. Yanks take a 4-3 lead. Sorry how funky shit has been the last like 10 minutes. But yes. Very good. Bear with me, yo. I got my hotspot supporting the entire stream. 2 MLB TV broadcasts via VPN. Hotspot of VPN. God damn. Hold on. I'm like all over the place right now, chat. I gotta get this clip up. Hold up. Bear with me, yo.
Well, you talked about the wet turf. Well, that's where it helps when you come sliding in to make a play. Went a long way for this ball. Nice play.
Hey, Mr. Luigi, I'm so sorry. I had some things going on with my internet. I had to run back and forth. It's all done now. I apologize.
All right, because they're all right now because the kids will
Totally. Won't happen again. I'm sorry. My man. Take care. It's my landlord. Kids are sleeping.
Spot vacated after Chisholm got thrown out.
So you have Dela Cruz leading off, right?
Where's my clip at?
Which is, he's not going to bunt. So, you know, they're not going to go to try to tie and keep this going. They're going to go to try to win it. So you know that Dela Cruz is going to be swinging the bat. Good job by Leiter. Again, as you said, Michael, I mean, he just kind of unfazed
still ain't
the
got my
situation
clip.
of the game, whether you're up 10 runs or whether it's a tie game in extra innings.
Now here's the question, Paul. Who did the Yankees close the game with? I mean, Leiter threw a lot of pitches last night.
I'm sorry, Chad. Just bear with me, yo.
Looks like it's going to be Leiter. 2-2.
Yeah, I think both bullpens are kind of gassed at this point because we talked about the Reds. They don't have Pregame. He's thrown 3 days in a row, and now you've kind of burnt through the bullpen on the Yankees side. Loaiza needing help from Cruz, and then Weaver and Williams. So
yeah, you got Hamilton, who threw a lot of pitches last night, and then Tim Hill. I don't think you're going to go to JT Brubaker. 3-2 on LeMahieu.
Bam. All right, that's up on Yanks Ave. Yo, all right, word. So what was the deal? It was Judge goes runner on second, Bellinger fly ball to advance Judge, pass ball to score Judge. Yankees lead 4-3. We don't know yet who's coming into the bottom of the 11th. Obviously, the ghost runner on second doesn't guarantee we're going to win, but at the very least, we can kind of breathe a little bit, chat. Leiter's coming or staying in to close it out.
I think I like sports now.
No way. The gecko was just spotted down.
What a fucking crazy night this has been, chat. And it ain't over yet. Ain't over yet. And the box score's all fucked up. Yo, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I love you so much. This has been a fun game, but obviously only if the Yankees win. Which right now we're in a not a good spot to get that done, but we're in an attainable spot to get that done. And thank you for bearing with me on the whole fucking, again, for those that maybe just joining and didn't see the bullshit going down. There's an internet outage with Optimum in Hoboken. So like the entire thing's running off my phone, then my phone died, so all my streams and recordings stopped. So I had to like, you know, gotta win this game. Gotta win this game, so help me God. So help me God. I'm going to pull up the chat in a second, by the way. Click like on the stream, please, if you haven't already. It does help out a bunch. Thank you, guys. This has been a good stream. I've enjoyed it thoroughly, outside of my internet issues. Let's see. I got to pull up my phone. Let's see. You got me? Word up. Let's go. Hell yeah. How we doing, chat? What's going on, yo? Let's do it, baby. Yep, Leiter back out for the 11th. I gotta take this off. I'm hot. I'm all that fucking running around. God damn. How we doing, chat? You got me, right? Haha, let's go, yo. Let's do it. Christian, you just saw him get out of the 10th inning. Same situation. Even more pressure in that situation. Let's go. Yeah, have him. Hey, Mr. Luigi, he's my guy. He's my guy. He's the same dude. Remember after the Soto homer last year in the ALCS, I was tapping on the thing, on the ceiling, because I was being too loud? Understandable. I was just fucking causing so much ruckus. Running all over the place. Do gotta get a post game up real quick.
Advantage the Yankees have it. McLean does decide to try to steal as it's an easy throw for a catcher with a left-handed hitter.
Popped up. On the run, Bellinger, and he runs out of room.
Game's not over yet, but I just gotta make sure I'm good to go. I hate that song so much. Please, Leiter, please.
De La Cruz has 18 home runs. Two and one. And the pitch.
Oh.
And a strike.
Leiter got away with that one, man. God damn.
He used to use this curveball only for strike one. He's been using it later in the count recently and had a lot of success. Now you go to that split finger.
Grounded first base. Knocked down by Gold.
No, man. Oh, fucking hell.
De La Cruz with blinding speed beat it out. Moving to third is McClain.
I gotta sit back.
Kills, and you know he just outran the ball here. It was not a bad defensive play. Tough thing, got rid of it. De La Cruz is just fast. Doesn't watch, gets out of the box, and he is at a sprint speed within steps.
That's one of those plays, Paul. That's nobody's fault. Goldschmidt did what he had to do. Liner covered. It's just De La Cruz too fast.
And De La Cruz is going to be looking to steal second to put the winning run in within scoring position.
Now the Yankees are hedging their bet. Looks like they're playing for the double play, so they'll let the tying run score on a ground ball. They're back at short and second. They're in at the corners. Goldschmidt holding on De La Cruz. De La Cruz, 21 stolen bases. Line drive, it's a base hit to left center field.
This sucks, man.
McClain scores. De La Cruz didn't know that the game wasn't over.
Yeah, he had a bad read. He could have easily jogged into third base. He didn't know the score.
I think he thought the game was over because he just lollygagged around second.
I agree 100%, Michael. He, off the bat, was just jogging, not even looking to go into third base. His ball was an easy first to third to him. Watch. Yeah, the game's over. He's looking at the third baseman. He did not know the score.
Oh, that's inexcusable. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, Michael, we were just talking between innings. We've seen some bad baseball in the last couple innings coming down the wire here.
Leiter, you gotta be a dog, dude. Need you here.
A guy like Terry Francona, if he had hair, he'd be falling out with some of these moves. I mean, goodness, how could you not know the score? I mean, I guess I understand forgetting how many outs, but the score of the game?
I guess he blinked when Aaron Judge scored on the wild pitch, thinking that they were tied going into the bottom of the 11th here. But, you know, that was a mental error, and that's what drives managers absolutely crazy. You know, these are things that are talked about at first base. First base coach, you know, on a hit, if it's going to be a close play, you've got to follow it, make them cut the ball. These things have all got to be kind of rehearsed before the play happens.
Do they actually tell you the score?
They don't tell you the score, but they tell you don't get to third base or, you know.
It's, nobody out, first and second, 4-4 game.
Absolutely amazing.
Walk-off runs on second.
At Stevenson, the catcher, to bunt. First and second, nobody out. 4-4 game, bottom of the 11th.
This sucks, dude.
Now they did the inside move to see if Stevenson showed bunt. He did not. He did not give it up.
De La Cruz, he can steal third also. So, you know, you have to keep an eye. You have to throw strikes. There's so many things you have to do now if you're Leiter.
0-1.
Where's my fucking blitz ball at?
A crowd of almost 40,000. Most of them have stayed. We're here in the 11th inning of a 4-4 game. 4 runs on 10 hits for the Reds. 4 runs on 7 hits for the Yankees. The Yankees led the game 3-0 going into the bottom of the 7th.
The Yankee outfield's still fairly deep. I mean, you got to put yourself in a position.
And that one gets past Wells, and the runners
Can't happen. Devastating. Unacceptable.
That cancels that idea. I was going to say you have to put yourself in a position where you can throw out De La Cruz as fast as he is on a base hit. So now that all changes. This ball just tugged. And again, there's no way to get to it on that one leg if you're Wells. 2-1. You know, you got to bring the outfield in. De La Cruz is going to score on anything, a regular fly ball. I almost wonder if you just walk him, you get a force at home plate.
Yeah, word.
Well, the Yankees have the infield in. And it's a tough proposition because, as Paul mentioned, De La Cruz is so fast.
2-2 now, so strike him out.
Even if you make a play cleanly, you're going to have a hard time getting him.
I don't know that De La Cruz will go with infield in on contact here. You got to give yourself two opportunities.
And also have to be nervous here because his big pitch is the splitter. As we mentioned, you're putting a lot of pressure on Wells to block it. If it gets a little bit away, De La Cruz can score.
Yeah, he's already tugged one to put him there, so.
Second and third, nobody out. 3-2 count on Stevenson. And there's ball 4. So now the base is loaded with nobody out. So with Hines 2 up, looks like Terry Francona is going to send up a pinch hitter. And it's Gavin Lux.
Leiter, I mean, he's 27 pitches last night. He's got 24 right now, so he's been worked hard these 2 days.
I just saw Brubaker warming up. I don't know what good that does, Paul. The game's either going to be over or not. I don't think he's going to see them out.
Wagner, what are you laughing
right
at?
now. Well, they're going to reconfigure the defense here. They're going to bring Bellinger in to play the
Yo,
infield.
King James, Leiter pitched a scoreless 10th, dude. He's the reason we're playing right now.
Grisham to cover left center and Judge to cover right center.
What the hell, Wagner?
Yeah, they're going to play fairly shallow because anything that is not in front of you as an outfielder, obviously De La Cruz is going to score.
Don't bitch out, Wagner. You're a Yankee fan, and I know it. Act like it.
Just to kind of disrupt the hitter.
Don't fucking do that soft shit.
How somehow pull a magic trick and get out of
Stick
this.
with it.
All right, so when they have this configuration, looks like they're going to have Goldschmidt play first, and Bellinger will be between Goldschmidt and LeMahieu. So 3 infielders on the right side, all in, and the pinch hitter Gavin Lux, bases loaded, nobody out. So Goldschmidt at first, Bellinger to his right, LeMahieu to his right, and then you have Volpe at short and J.C. Escara at third. Infield in, outfield in. One and one. Once again, you're pushing Leiter up to a high pitch count after a high pitch count yesterday. But the Yankees are essentially out of relievers. Two and one. Obviously, no place to put Lux. A dire situation here for the Yankees as the Reds have tied the score. They have the bases loaded, nobody out. Center field, and dumps in for a base hit. De La Cruz scores, and the Reds win in 11 innings, 5-4. And this one is kind of a gut punch of a game for the Yankees. In at 3-0, Rodon was excellent, and the bullpen did not do the job today. And a comeback win for the Reds, the first time they've won a game in 31 tries when trailing after.
Devastating. Thank you guys for being here. See you tomorrow.